Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruptions. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruptions. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a fight. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing it back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a fight. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a fight. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed,
Yo, what's good, people, man? It's your boy Persona, Game with Persona, one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. And welcome to episode 157 of What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast for the community, by the community. I'm your host this week, Persona, and we got a jam-packed show for you guys today, man. We got a lot of news. We playing catch-up this week, guys. We are definitely playing catch-up because, you know, the WUPS boys was at PAX last week, so, you know, it wasn't really that, you know, there was no show. So, you know, we missed a lot of news last week, so we definitely going to be playing catch up with last week's news, but also the news this week. And we're going to be talking about, me and Bari will be giving our experience and talk about, like, you know, our impressions and whatnot and our thoughts when it comes to PAX East and Boston and whatnot. That's going to be towards the end of the show, so you guys are not going to want to miss that as well. But listen, big shout out to the WUPS Nation members, the WUPS community, the subscribers, the people that's finding our channel for the first time. We hope you enjoy your stay. And by the end of the show, we hope we earn your like and your subscribe, man. And remember, guys, What's Up PlayStation podcast. You can also listen to it not just on YouTube, but you can listen on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and all your favorite podcast hosting platforms, man. But What's Up PlayStation podcast is a two-man team. It's not just me, right? It's a two-man team. Right? And you see him down there, the light-skinned, Mr. Light-skinned himself, the Bronx assassin, the COD God, or I should say the Stellar Blade God. Now try to give Persona. You could. He was getting at me, guys. All right, the Stellar Blade God, Mr. Jerk Chicken himself, Wagwan Brethren. My bro Bari in the building. Bari, what's good, bro?
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of What's Up PlayStation podcast, man. We're about to have a good one, this one. You know, like Persona said earlier, We missed last week because we were traveling. We was out there for PAX East, which we will be talking about later. But yeah, man, having a good time. It is the weekend. So happy that it's the weekend, man. It's looking beautiful outside. The sun is out. Can't wait to get outside and whatnot. But gaming wise, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's been a movie out here, man. Everybody enjoying this Stellar Blade. Listen, Persona, that's my bro. That's my man's in them. So you know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And what you want me to say? Yeah, you did great. What?
Oh nah. I
do?
definitely, especially again with that boss challenge. You know, we're gonna talk about it in our impressions as well. But definitely with that boss challenge, it was you know, I definitely it kind of washed me up a little bit. But you know, I redeemed myself when I posted up the separate video of me doing the boss challenge offline, where I was like, oh nah, you're not about to get me. And you know, we washed them up. Something crazy.
Hey yo, but Stellar Blade, yo, that game is a movement. I'm loving the game. Listen, don't worry, I got you. I see y'all clips. Don't worry, I got you.
Yo, facts. Talk to him.
But nah, man, it's gonna be a good episode this week. I see the news. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna get spicy, and yeah, can't wait to talk about PAX once again, man. But we do appreciate everyone in the chat. We see you guys, the beautiful people in the chat, the beautiful PlayStation Nation in the chat. What is up? Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day.
Yes,
Hopefully
sir.
you guys enjoying your weekend so far. And yeah, if you guys enjoy what we are doing here at What's Up PlayStation, hit the like button. Hopefully you can subscribe. But at the end of the day, hopefully you enjoy your stay here. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So
Yes,
stay
sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Bari, man. So talk to me. Tell me how you doing this week, man? How's your week so far? You know, how's everything, man? You know, how you doing? Talk to us.
Yo, this week this week has been stressful. Like last I want to say 3 weeks has been pretty stressful where like this week I barely played anything like that. Like I started playing mainly around, a little bit Wednesday and Thursday is where I really started playing games. But, work-wise been crazy busy. It was closing week, which was going smooth, yesterday. But we got some, stuff that we had to handle. But overall, it was a good closing. But yeah, gaming wise, listen, man, I'm at chapter 13 with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Enjoying what they did there in that chapter. I like the new stuff that they implemented, the exploration little puzzles in there, and I'm having a wonderful time. Like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It kind of messed with my head as far as like when I look at it. Today is March 30th, bro. I'm like, yo, we already in April. Where the hell did March go?
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, March just skipped on by, man. You know what I mean? And I barely played any other game other than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, man. Almost 200 some hours in that game already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if it wasn't for work, I'd have probably had that game beaten already, going on the platinum run. But yeah, work wise, I couldn't play no games this week. That's just being real. But enjoying that. Happy that Stellar Blade demo re-released, which was pretty cool because it had my save from the last time I played it, which I deleted the game and everything, and it still had my save there. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, that's the only two. Oh, Grand Blue. Been playing Grand Blue versus Ryzen and Relink. But I haven't even started Lucilia's boss fight stuff with Relink yet, but eventually we'll get there. I think, once Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, when I finish that, I can, pace myself and play other games or whatnot. And while I'm, going for that platinum run for that game. So when that game is completed, everything will open up. But I just can't play anything right now because I'm having such a great time with Rebirth, man. So at the end of the day, when we do finish it, we'll have a review up here on this channel and my personal channel as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. But how you been feeling, man? Everything good?
Yo, man, real talk. Honestly, work has been pretty hectic for me as well. First week back, after a nice mini vacation. A lot of things going on. A lot of studying as well. Certain personal goals that I'm working towards as well for this year. Yeah, man. Yeah, studying. So it's a lot of personal.
Nerd.
it's a lot of personal goals and stuff like that as well. Gaming as well. Like I was gaming this week. Like definitely, I'm at the end of the Final Fantasy 14. That's really all I've been playing since the 29th of February. And it's kind of crazy. Like now we going into April. I still don't have this game beat. I got like 150 hours in the game. Still a lot of side content that I still have to do as well. After I beat the game,
stuff that I definitely skipped because I was like, you know what, I think I want to beat the game, but I'll definitely come back to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to it after I beat it. But I'm literally at the very end of the final boss, and I was fighting them earlier this week, and it's a really long fight. It's a really
spoiler.
No, I'm not spoiling anything. All I'm saying is it's a really long fight and really layered. So if you die or mess up, you kind of got to start kind of at the beginning. So when that happened to me, I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna come back. So you know, but I'm definitely gonna finish up Final Fantasy Rebirth this weekend for sure, and then like go back and do a lot of the side content and stuff like that. Play Stellar Blade as well. The demo I streamed that yesterday, you know, gave my thoughts on it and whatnot. We're gonna talk about that after the spotlight. And yeah, man, that's really like how my week has been, man. It's been like a really busy week work wise, you know. And plus I've been tired, you know, between like work, the gym, studying, everything. I'll be tired, man. You feel me? So
bro, it's spring, bruh.
I know.
You know what I mean? Yo, my mind, really, truly, my mind is still like in February.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell March went, bruh. Like,
yeah, March definitely went really quickly. I'm actually really surprised how quick March is like come and gone. Like I really feel like I didn't. When I think back to what I did in March, obviously, you know, we had the Sean Layden interview at the beginning of March. We went to PAX.
Like we did a lot,
but we did a lot, but it don't feel like it. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like a
blur.
Lot. Yeah, it definitely does for sure. But yeah, you know, that's you know, I'm feeling this week, man. Big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Like I said, appreciate everybody rocking out with us. The members, the subscribers, people finding our channel for the first time, man. We definitely appreciate you guys. But yeah, so that's how we feeling this week, man. But Bari, you know how we do things, you know, What's Up PlayStation podcast, where we got to get into the games released for the week. And I think
busy week.
Well, listen, I think Push Square, they might be in the future because the games they showing for the week is for next week, not this week. So
this is next week games?
Yeah, it's next week games. So and it ain't it ain't a whole lot here, honestly. But yo, shout out to Push Square for always updating, you know, keeping it up to date when it comes to like games that are releasing on PlayStation for the week. But guys, this is next week games, so April 1st through the 7th. So what we got is Survivalist for the PS5, Withering Rooms for the PS5.
3 times.
What, Withering Rooms? Withering Rooms. Now you say it 3 times. Exactly. Not with that list. Then we got Deceit 2 for the PS5. We got Freedom Planet 2 for the PS5, PS4. And then
Freedom Planet 2 is coming out?
Yeah,
it's a platformer.
The
first jump was
I expect a review.
Dope.
I respect the review. We all respect a review from Bari on that Freedom Planet 2, right, guys? Put it in the chat.
I don't know if I'm getting a review, but I definitely have a quick impression of it.
Then
the first game was it was like a mix of like Sonic and like that's like a 2D platforming Sonic game.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool.
Okay.
If it's the same game I'm thinking about.
Then we've got Turbo Golf Racing. So wait, are they mixing? No, you say that 3 times now. I already listen. I've already proven myself. I need you to say it 3 times fast.
I say that.
There you go, because you know that list don't allow to.
What I look like.
So Turbo Golf Racing, are they mixing golfing and racing? Like, I would definitely want to see a trailer of that. See what's up with that. That seems pretty.
That's like who can get to the. Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Turbo Golf Racing. You got me intrigued. But it's a pretty dry, and I guess this list will get updated as I guess more release dates come. But
yeah, no, because the following week in April, the middle of April is going to be crazy. Because you have Edoin Chronicles, you have I think
Stellar Blade,
the Legends of Zao game.
Legend of Zao drops. I think it's the 17th or the 22nd. I think it's the 22nd.
Right.
Legend of Zal, Stellar Blade, Euden Chronicles, 100 Heroes.
Wait, Stellar Blade is what day?
The 26th.
Oh,
Stellar
so that's like
Blade.
later towards a month.
Yeah, that's like towards the end of the month. But I think Euden Chronicles drops the same day or it drops a week before. I can't remember. But yeah, Legend of Zal, Euden Chronicles.
Turbo Golf looked pretty cool.
Really?
It's like a racing. It's a racing game, but you're racing to hit the ball in a putt. So, or the whole.
Oh, so like Rocket League.
It looked like it's similar to Rocket League, but it's golf Rocket League.
Okay, that sounds cool.
It looks straight.
That sounds pretty dope. But yeah, April's gonna be a really good month when it comes to games. A lot of good games dropping.
Yeah.
Speaking of games, Bari.
A lot of great games dropped this month.
Yeah, listen. I've got Hi-Fi Rush. I've got Dragon's Dogma 2, Rise of Ronin, right? I haven't booted up none of those games yet. And it's breaking my heart because when I look at Twitter, all I see is Dragon's Dogma 2 and Rise of Ronin stuff. And I'm just like, yo, no regard. No regard, bro. No regard, bro. And I'm just like, yo, let me post up something cloud related and I'm losing 20 followers and subscribers. It's crazy.
Bro, just this week alone on Twitter, I lost I think 10 people. Posted Stellar Blade and Final Fantasy. People are unfollowed. But yo, it's crazy out here where I remember with Spider-Man, with Final Fantasy, yo, people had like rules and things to do. Like, hey, if you want to post a picture or a screenshot or a video, this is what you should do. I'm like, yo, what? You want me to do all these steps? You know what I mean? And this is coming after a week or 2 weeks after the game releases.
But now we're at a month. Like, respectfully, all bets are off at this point, man. It's a month now. I'm not doing that.
Yo, I remember when the week of Final Fantasy, I was posting little stuff. It's like, yo, Bari, thank you for not spoiling the game. The same people saying thank you for not spoiling the game. All they doing is spoiling the game that they play now. Dragon's Dogma, Rise of Ronin, they are spoiling that joy heavily.
Crazy,
but it is what it is.
Yeah. But a lot of great games have released that like I still haven't like touched yet. Which is why I want to like get through Final Fantasy, at least my initial playthrough, finish that up. Obviously, I'm gonna do the side content and the hard mode playthrough to get the platinum. But I'm not rushing that, Like once I beat the story, I'm gonna play that and play like Dragon's Dogma, start that up and some other stuff. So that's why I really wanna beat that today, really, so I can start Dragon's Dogma tonight. And then I'll just, those would be the two games that I juggle for a while until Stellar Blade comes out.
I'm gonna do Rise of Ronin before Dragon's Dogma.
I mean, Rise of Ronin looks great as well. I'm very, I can't wait to play that. But I'm a big Dragon's Dogma fan. I've been wanting them to do a second game for a long time. So, and the stuff that I'm seeing, I'm like, all right, I need to put my pawn out there. I haven't created my pawn. I haven't created my character. I got one of the best pawns in the first game. You understand? Ask my boy Bird. Shout out to my boy Bird. You understand? I need to go on and get Danielle created, my pawn, and get out there, man, and let her start helping some of these folks out here, man. You feel me? So
who created
that? My pawn, her name was Danielle in the first game.
Why you ain't name her Shaquana?
Because why would I name some? I don't know those Shaquanas.
Oh, so you know somebody named Danielle?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I know a couple Danielles. You know somebody named Shaquana?
Yeah, I do.
No, I'm trying to think. I don't think I know any. Probably like back in like middle school, high school. I know a Shaquana. I know a Quasia. I don't know.
Right, back it up. Back it up.
Yo, man, let's move on.
Man said Quasia.
Yeah, legit. Yo, I do. But yo, now we are in the spotlight portion of the show. And for those that are new here,
I'm gonna see Godzilla and Kong. I'm gonna see that tonight, right after the podcast.
Yeah. We are in the spotlight portion of the show, guys. So for those who are new here, the spotlight is where me and Bari give you a game or games if we decide to break the rules that y'all should check out. Right? It could be a brand new game, it could be an old game, it could be a game for your childhood, it could be a game that hasn't released yet. purpose of the spotlights for us to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. So, Bari, starting with you, what is your spotlight game for the week? And are you gonna break the rules?
Light rule breaker this week. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, you breaking the rules? Oh,
something light, you know what I mean? Light work.
mm-hmm.
But spotlight game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The more I'm playing the game, the more I'm falling in love with it. Like there's a few decisions, you know, going into it, especially certain chapters where I was like, this is interesting here. But, you know, being in the later game area, I'm just like, oh, I see why you went this way. I see what you're trying to depict here. I see what the story you're trying to tell, the character development that you're trying to push here. And it makes sense within this remake, you know, world that they're doing. But yeah, continue to play that game. You know, each chapter I'm finding out new stuff to do. I'm getting certain, you know, abilities back that I loved in the original remake. Because, you know, other weapons that, you know, you find and whatnot. And I'm just like, yeah, man, like the combat, you ever just play a game for like mad long and you're like, all right, the combat is kind of wearing you a little bit. It's not like it's bad, but it's getting a little tiresome. This joint, yo, I can do this all day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this all freaking day, man, with this combat, man.
Mm-hmm.
And switching up stuff, finding out, you know, different little setups and links, and when the synergy skills is working, the synergy skills is hitting. When you're doing certain things to get the synergy working right and get your limit breaks right, and then when everything that's is in sync, is no better feeling, man. Like fighting a boss is a specific classic boss in the chapter that I fought, and going into it, you know what I mean, like this boss can be hard. The other boss is pretty harder, but fighting this boss and this having the setup right, watch that boss. It just felt good, man. I was like, yeah, yo, this is the game. And story wise, it's hitting in all levels. The side quest stuff, it's a lot there, but it's way more than the original game. But one thing I love about Rebirth is that it gives me the original game feeling. So, you know, as the game opens up, there's more stuff for you to do, and it's no different here in Rebirth. So yeah, I like those aspects. I like how they differentiate the characters as far as the exploration and what they can do within the world. I think that's pretty cool and unique. But yeah, I can't wait to finish it, like finish the story out, you know, have conversations in it, you know, and then getting back into a lot of the other side stuff to try and platinum this game. But I know the platinum is going to take some work for sure. As you ever get so close to doing like a side like one of those like side missions, or not even a side mission, just like one of those mini games, and yo, you like 100 or 150 points away from like the max, and I'm just like, oh my god.
You know, it's funny. One of the final proto relics in Coral, where you got to do it with Aerith. That one I'm kind of struggling with. That one's like annoying me right now.
Oh, well, you got to switch up.
Yeah,
you got to switch the light and you know,
the final one. The final one.
Why you not? Yeah, I know the final one. That's probably why you ain't hitting it.
Nah, Bari. You don't got big bro. You don't got PBS me, brother. I play.
Oh, look who's talking about you ain't got a PBS me. The PBSer himself.
I don't PBS nobody, man. Bari,
yo, me and Persona can be having a conversation like, yo, I seen this tweet from PlayStation. This and that. Persona be like, yo, look at this tweet. I'm like, yo, bro.
Don't listen to him. He be doing that to me. That's what he do.
Yo, who sound believable in that situation? But yo, at the end of the day, that Aerith stuff, it definitely can. It took me like 2 tries to get that jump right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of switching that you got to do in there, or just use the Sorceress Storm. That joint takes out a lot of.
Yeah, it takes a lot of damage. Yeah, it does for sure.
But yeah, I'm loving the game, man. Like this weekend, I'm going to definitely complete the game for sure. And the next game is pretty much Stellar Blade, but we're going to go more in depth after the spotlight. But yeah, I'm loving the game. You know, when the demo got released mistakenly. I played up to a certain portion when you could get like the parry, and I was like, okay, I like what I'm feeling. I like what I'm playing here, but I'll come back to this and play this a little bit later. And then they re-released it this weekend. And listen, before we get into the impressions too or whatnot, Shift Up PlayStation, Square Enix, yo, they listen to your boy, man. They listen to your boy, man. Because I'm gonna get a little cocky real quick. So can I get a little cocky? Pause. I'm gonna get a little cocky, man. Because yo, there's one person in this motherfucker right here in this community that be like, yo, demos. We need to start from the beginning, then continue on, save, and continue on. Everybody's like, nah, man, I want to see how the game is. You should start there. Yeah. Now look at every demo that's coming out. They start you from the beginning, then you continue from the, and it works. It works. It gives you incentives to play it. You get nice little stuff when you do play it and complete it. And now we're here. I'm just saying. I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. But yeah, those are my spotlight games for the week.
Y'all hear this? Oh my god. Yo, those are good spotlights though. Mine's is gonna be pretty similar as well. So for me, man, my spotlight games for this week are it's gonna be pretty. I'm definitely breaking the rules for sure. First and foremost, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I love this game, man. This game is incredible. It's addictive. It's very fun. And I like I said, I got like 150 hours in the game, and you know I'm almost done with it. And we definitely going for the platinum for sure. So you know, definitely look out for that. Second game is absolutely going to be Dragon's Dogma 2. You feel me? Game I can't wait to play and finally sit down and put some time into. I'm putting time into it tonight for sure. I'm gonna beat Final Fantasy VII this afternoon, and then I'm gonna play Dragon's Dogma 2 later on tonight. So yeah, there's that, and then my third spotlight is Stellar Blade, man. This game really has me. I'm excited for this game, man. And we're gonna talk about it in our spotlight. But like I love this game, man. I love the combat. I love it. We're gonna talk about it. And yeah, those are my spotlights for this. Those are my spotlight games. I'm trying to think of this. Yeah, those are my spotlights. That's it.
Yo, you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it light.
Yo, check your temperature, man.
Nah, I'm good. I was thinking of other games.
You're not feeling sick. You're not feeling sick because that's a very short spotlight for you, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's our first week back. You know, it's a couple of other games that I'm thinking about, but I think those are like the highest on my list right now when it comes to spotlights. You know, normally I'm naming like 5-6 games. You feel me? So I get it. But yo, big shout out to Philip Takes Blue Chew for the super chat. He says, "Are you guys playing MLB The Show 24?" No.
Yo, what's that man's name?
Phil Takes Blue Chew.
Yo, y'all are wild out here. But nah, I'm not into like sports games like I was when I was younger, like college, high school, even before that. Yeah, I used to play sports game a lot, yo. But during college, I tapped out. If I got burned out of them shits.
Last sports game I really played hardcore was like NBA Live. That was back in like PS2 days, man. I'm good. But and then big shout out to Ice Queen Gaming becoming a member. 15 months as a member. 15 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Appreciate you, Ice Queen, always. All right. Bari, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
When, and for those in the chat, you can answer this question as well, because I legit don't know. Bari, my question to you is, when is Thanksgiving?
Well, Persona, Thanksgiving. We're going to put an extra S in that. Thanksgiving is April 26th.
Whoa! Now, why is Thanksgiving in April, sir? Please let the chat know.
Because the PlayStation Nation will be eating.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody know at Thanksgiving you gotta have yams. You know, you got the turkey, the mac, the collard greens, and all that, and the yams. Yams releasing in April of this year. So Thanksgiving coming early, you heard? But yes, we are in we definitely want to talk about the Stellar Blade impressions really quick, So again, the demo did come out, Bari, and we got to play it. They also have a cool thing at the end of the demo where you can also play a boss challenge mode where you play you fight against a boss at a higher level. And you got like more things to choose from in terms of like outfits, costumes, and different types of enhancements for Eve and different types of bodysuits and stuff like that to enhance your abilities and things like that. So you can kind of build up Eve how you want that best suits you and your play style. So Bari, I want to start with you. Just talk to us about, your thoughts on Stellar Blade, playing this demo and really sitting down and diving deep into it. What is your confidence level going into the full release of this game? Are you more confident, less confident in this game's success and your enjoyment of the game? Just break it all down for us, man.
Yeah, I first and foremost, I had a great time playing the demo for Stellar Blade. Visually, it's a marvel to look at. The character models, the enemy models all look great. The world itself looks pretty good. The movement, the dual sense, the PlayStation-esque, the fragrance, it's all on point with the game. Obviously, we can get caught up in how Eve looks, and she's a beautiful woman, and the body's looking right, and she's looking good in the suits and all that stuff. But it's more than that just stuff. I know that stuff is like the fun, the quick little banters and whatnot on Twitter, but the gameplay in this game is amazing. Like there's a lot of inspirations, I would say, that Stellar Blade has from different franchises, and it all fit well within this game.
Let me. I'm sorry to cut you off. Okay, it's interesting you say that. So delve a little bit deeper into that for you, because you've played a lot of action games, a lot of Souls games. We both have. For you, what would you say are the vibe, top three games that you got vibes from playing Stellar Blade?
Yeah, like on Twitter, I put like after I complete the demo and whatnot, I put it's like Stellar Blade has like a God of War, a Souls and Nier Automata vibe to it.
Okay.
And I love that. The reason why I say God of War, because how you going into battle is kind of like God of War with the new ones, like 2018 Ragnarok. It also has like that God of War essence as far as like picking up, I forgot what it's called. You got from
cores,
humans,
the
like
human
cores,
essence,
yeah.
and cores and stuff like that.
It builds up to increasing your health, or it builds up to increasing your specialty or your shield or whatnot. So that's like that God of War essence. But the combat is very reminiscent, in my opinion, outside of pressing R1 and R2 for your main stuff. The Souls like stuff is like I want to say the world design is kind of very Souls-like. You have your shortcuts, enemies, how you got to be very attentive to, attack patterns or animations. If you see like there's a certain enemy, like he had a shield, like every time I see him go up like this and strike, instead of, parrying, I would do a dodge because I know it's a one attack and I'll just get in whole square and I'll get in from there. But if he's going to the swinging his hand like coming from this way angle, I'll know I'll go for like a parry because that's a better response, defensive response. So that's where I get the Souls like stuff. And the Nair stuff is there too with a dodging, perfect dodge. Nair is a little bit more arcadey in its action. I don't think Stellar Blade is very grounded so far as everything that we have unlocked in the demo. Obviously, with the boss rush or the boss challenge, you get a little bit more sneak peek as far as what she can do. But the Nier Automata vibe comes from like the camp, the music, the character Eve. I get that vibe from here, what I mean? But yeah, altogether, I feel like they done a wonderful job blending all those inspirations together with the game. But yeah, the animations very, very beautiful. not only with the character but with the enemies as well. Knowing the right response, the right approach, the right counter to do. I like that in the game. Yeah, I just think I feel like Stellar Blade is gonna be a real gem. If people can get outside of the, oh, this is a beautiful woman, little political debates that people like to bring up when it comes to beautiful women or representations and all that stuff. Like, get past all that stuff and actually play the game. It is a lot of layers. There's a lot of stuff to do within this game for a little short snippet of the demo that we got to play.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said. For me, the comparisons when it came to like the games that I got from that was definitely Nier Automata. I definitely see the Souls-like elements as well with certain aspects. And Devil May Cry. I definitely got some Devil May Cry vibes from it as well with the combat and whatnot. But I definitely think that God of War is also a good one too. I agree with that with like God of War as well. But for me, to touch on it, I mean, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or the obvious, right? Obviously, we know that Eve, the character model Eve, is a very, definitely looks like a very beautiful woman, and she got top and bottom. So so obviously,
Hey,
a
you
lot.
wild, bruh.
So obviously, a lot of people are, gonna like hyper fixate on that, right? But for me, I look at that as just like a bonus, right? Going into Stellar Blade, my and this is from the very beginning. I always was like, yo, the gameplay of this game is what really was capturing me, like legit. And playing Stellar Blade and playing through the game and playing through the demo and experiencing the combat and seeing how layered the combat is. The music in this game is, we're talking near automata levels, man. Like when it comes to that music, man. Like there's one song that you can hear when you at the camp. I remember when I was first playing the demo when it unofficially released, I was at the camp for like 30 minutes just listening to that song. It's that good. I was listening to it yesterday while I was streaming as well. It's a really, like, the music in this game really is really captivating and is really done extremely well. Combat, I really enjoy the combat. The parry and dodge system is really great. I think it does a good job of the enemies do a good job of challenging you. Like all the enemies that you fight, and obviously it's not this super wide array because it's just a demo. But from what I played in the demo, all the enemies fought differently or had different types of mechanics to them. Even with the bosses, when you fight the boss challenge mode boss, and then you fight like the end of the demo boss, they both fight very differently. Which I like. And then when it comes to,
it's one thing I love too.
Go ahead.
I love when games have like an encyclopedia or a bestiary, where not only they would talk about the enemy, but it would tell you like how they attack or how you can defeat it. And this game has that as well.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, yo, like they nailing every aspect here. They know what they're doing here. Yeah, and this game it can be challenging. I could definitely see that the challenge spike increasing for the game. But I feel like the more you play it, the more you understand it, the more you when you get that comfortability, you're gonna be perfectly fine.
What's really good too? Like another thing I really like what they did that really has me like, I can't wait to experience this game or the story, is how the game opens up, right? Like it opens up with you these ships coming in and you landing down, and Eve is not from Earth. And like you get a lot, obviously she says that or they say it, but like you get glimpse of that with like, Earth is gone. So like you get like glimpse of like when she sees rain for the first time, she's like, what's this falling from the sky? And all this other stuff, man.
When she see a map.
Oh yeah, she's like, what's this?
How Adam was talking about?
Yeah.
It's like, how the hell are we gonna put a marker? I was like, yo, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, like things like that I like. But one of the things that really like pulled me in with this story is actually the opening where you fight, when you and your mentor or like teacher with Taki, and you fighting the Alpha Natiba, right? And Taki gets sliced up and she gets stabbed up, and then it kind of like, cuts to the title screen, and then it fast forward to Eve and Adam and Eve. I was sold from there, like, oh, I need to see how this story line up, because in trailers you see Taki is still alive and she's got like a mechanical arm and like all this machinery and stuff on her. You see that in early trailers of the game. So I'm like, clearly she doesn't die here, but I want to see like what did the Alpha Nativas like brainwash her and change into one of them, or like what's going on there? You feel me? Like there's a lot happening where I'm like, yo, I definitely want to see how this is gonna play out. The outfits in the game are great. I'm really like and real talk, the performance is really good as well. Now I'm playing on balance mode, which it got confirmed that balance mode is 1440p upscale to 4K and running between 50 and 60 frames per second. I see that. I definitely see it. Playing on my monitor and on my OLED, balance mode is definitely, in my opinion, the way to go. Performance mode looks great as well. Obviously, fidelity mode, that picture quality is always going to be king, but I think balance is no pun intended, but a good balance between both.
The whole VRR, I don't think you're going to really see the whole 50. You
definitely seen 60. You're definitely seeing 60 there for sure.
I haven't seen no issues with balance mode, but
no dips
at
either.
the end of the day, I don't get the whole argument to caught up with the looks of the character.
What you mean?
Like, how people's like, oh, how she can look so good and be all this caught up combat and all that stuff. Like, yo, we see Eves every day, man. If you just take your ass outside, you'll see an Eve walking down the street.
Yo, you'll see
because y'all don't go outside.
Yo, go to McDonald's right now and you're gonna see an Eve taking your order. What are y'all talking about,
bro,
man? Like, yo, listen. I don't know, like, and I we're not gonna take a lot of time on this, but I'm not sure. Like, obviously, people come from all different walks of life, but there's got to be beautiful women where you live. There's beautiful women across this world. You feel me?
Don't go
like,
outside,
I see Eves every day. Yo, in my where I work, there's an Eve that mop floors. She a janitor. She's an Eve. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, there's Eves all around. You just got to look. Go outside and look. You going to see an Eve. I guarantee you, if you walk outside right now, you're going to see an Eve walking down the street. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Yo, before we move on to Persona, Metro brought it up as well. Did you stay long ponytail or short?
I mean, long. What you mean? Pause.
Oh, I went short.
Long. Listen, I want to see that hair flowing. That hair flowing is dope.
I think she looked better with the short.
I think she looked better with the long hair.
We can't talk about that.
Hey, listen, we on our podcast. Talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Yo,
she looked better. She looked better.
If you went long or short, pause.
Long ponytail. No, say the whole thing. No. Say the whole thing, Bari. Did you go long ponytail or short ponytail? You got to say the whole thing here, brother. You can't do that. But yeah, man. It was definitely. I love the demo, and I can't wait for the full game. Feel me? Yo, you see, that's why you see the chat, right? Yo, but big shout out to Pink Princess in the city. Appreciate you for the super chat. They say good morning, WUPS. Happy to join everyone today. I am so happy for everyone with all the awesome games that are coming out. Shout out to you, Pink Princess. Appreciate you rocking out with us.
Yo, listen, it feels good.
Yeah, it's a lot of great games.
PlayStation game.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, if PS5 owners right now, we ain't missing nothing. we good. You know what I'm saying? It's so much, man. It is so much there to play. Like, you have so much options, man. Yeah, so much options.
Yeah, a lot. There's literally a lot to play right now. Like, really, there's a lot. Probably too much.
This is a great year, yo. This is an amazing year.
100%.
Eventually, we'll get to what we get to, but just to have all these options at the beginning, we're in the third month of the year.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
shout out to Mo Chocolate. Appreciate you for the super chat. Says, spent a good hour admiring the yams, hard eyes. And then big shout out to Cyber Dragon. 23 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Always appreciate you, Cyber Dragon. He says, good Saturday morning to the chat mods and the What's Up PlayStation podcast. Seeing more pre-orders after Stellar Blade demo, priceless. Yeah, yo, listen, that's the thing, man. Like, the demo if I was somebody that was on the fence about Stellar Blade, playing the demo definitely would have sold me 100% because I think they just
Why
hit a
would
lot of
somebody
good
be on the
points.
fence of Stellar Blade?
I don't know, bro. Like gamers are fickle. You know, it's hard to answer that.
Yeah, 'cause I seen somebody tweet. I had to check it too. Somebody was like, I'm not gonna get Stellar Blade. The combat is not as good as they thought it was gonna be after playing the demo. And I put up like, after you beat the demo, a whole bunch of combat scenarios that they was doing. I was like, you capping, this is fronting. You know what I mean? The real reason is because it's cost $70. That's the real reason why you don't want to get the game. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's the beginning of the game is a demo. That's why you have the boss rush if you want to feel like, okay, what this game has to offer, as you progress through the game. You have like a nice little build of Eve, and you got a nice little a variety of costumes that you can change up.
Mm.
So at the end of the day, like, anybody talking about combat and is this and that, like, yo, all right, so try it out with the boss rush. You know why they can't do the boss rush? Because they ain't beat the demo. They stopped playing the demo. You know what I mean?
Oh
Lying to the
man.
people.
Oh man. Oh man. Are we gonna get rare form Bari today, ladies and gentlemen? I think we might.
No, stop lying to the people, man. They put all this fluff in their tweets. All these two paragraphs, but they really meant one sentence. It cost $70. Stop lying to the people.
Hate to see it. You hate to see it, man. But yo, if you guys made it this far, we about to get into the news, and we're gonna give you a couple trophies too. All right, so Bari, you already know, man. Again, we at the end of March, so we about to start up in a new month, and with a new month comes new PlayStation Plus games that are releasing for April, and this month is pretty interesting, Bari. So we've got Immortals of Avium, we've got Minecraft Legends. So Immortals of Avium is the PS5 version. Minecraft Legends will be PS5 and PS4. You've got Skull, the Hero Slayer, PS4. And then you're also getting some special Overwatch 2 Mega Bundle, which is exclusive to PS Plus members. And this is going to include the Beekeeper Sigma Legendary Skin, Art Deco Symmetra Legendary Skin, Runner, Sojourn Epic Skin, Punker, Queen, Junker, Queen, Epic Skin, Construction, Ramatra, Epic Skin, Matsuri, Kiriko, Epic Skin, Cassia, Life Weaver, Epic Skin, Amist, Ilari, Epic Skin, Rugby, Malga, Epic Skin,
Yo,
and
all
five
the characters that I don't even know who they are, bro.
And 5 times Battle Pass tier skips. So that's what you get for April when it comes to the free PS Plus games for April. For you, Bari, man, looking at this list, give me your score, man. What score you giving April? PS Plus games. Uh-oh. That man's stretching.
I'm giving April PlayStation Plus monthly games score a C. I think Immortals of Avium is a pretty cool game. It kind of whimpered down a little bit for me as you get a little bit towards the end. But overall, I like the mix of the game, switching up your magic abilities and all that stuff. I think the main character, he's all right as well. Minecraft Legends, I played this game on PC. It's not a bad game at all. I like Minecraft Legends, more action, adventure type game. I think you can play with your friends, but it's all right. It's not like these games are bad. It's just like a all right. It's nothing really like, oh wow, to me. I know there's gonna be like an update for Immortals of Avium coming to consoles where they're gonna have the whole FSR or whatever it's called to clean the game up or whatnot, or it might be out now. I think a lot of people will like Minecraft Legends. I think people will like Immortals. The other game, Skull, I don't know what that is. It sounds cool. It's like a 2D. It's a 2D platformer. Well, I don't know what it is. So, and Overwatch, I am so out the loop when it comes to Overwatch. You was reading a whole bunch of names. I didn't even know these characters.
Yo,
so.
no cap. I don't even know these characters either.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a C for this month. They could do better. You know what I mean? You raise the goddamn price for PlayStation Plus. Talking about we can offer these bang of games. You can do better.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have Jim Ryan leave, and then you offer these games right here. You could do better, PlayStation.
Oh man.
Okay. Highly disappointed. I'm sorry.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna give it a D. Pause. Whoa. Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a C- to a D. Only because I own Immortals of Avium. It's an okay game. From when I played, like, the image quality wasn't great. I feel like this game should have definitely been third person instead of first person. Personally speaking, Minecraft Legends, I'm good on that.
Bro, how you gonna have Jim Ryan leaving? Go ahead, Persona. Go ahead. I'm gonna go rage mode. But go ahead, man.
Minecraft Legends, I'm good on that. And Skull, I'm good. Like this month, and the Overwatch 2, I'm extra good on that. You feel me? This just isn't really a month for me where like anything is really jumping out at me where even I can personally recommend it to anybody. Like from things that I've actually have played, which is Immortals of Avium. I'm good, man. This is definitely like a C- to a D for me.
I'm like, hey man, play Immortals of Avium. Stop playing Dragon's Dogma, Final Fantasy, or Rise of the Ronin. Play Immortals of Avium.
I'm good.
Not saying it's a bad game because I did enjoy what I played, but I ain't completed. That would tell you.
Yeah, I didn't complete it either. I kind of dropped it because I was just like,
towards the end, I was just like, it's cool, but you gotta show me a little bit more here. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what? I'll come back to when you get to a game like I'll come back to this shit, and then you
never come back. Yo, that's because I forgot where I got to like some part where I was just like, it's like the halfway mark, and I kind of just like dropped it. I was just like, all right, I'm kind of like just over this, man. Like between like the image quality and just the game itself, I was just like, yeah, I'm good, man.
I feel like they could have did a lot more
with the magic abilities.
When it comes to not even the magic, that's the boss fights. The boss fights gets a little bit tedious in my opinion because you have the switching up of the magic skills, but I feel like they could have did something better with like environmental,
exploration
stuff,
was kind of off too. Like I wasn't really feeling the exploration.
So you get like I said, you have to switch up a lot with the magic. You know what I mean? To move.
Nah, I know, but that's why I'm saying like I wish. That's why I wish it was third person. Just because I feel like it would have like there's a lot of exploration in this game and like traversing and stuff like that. And for me, I don't know, just like traversing in first person just doesn't translate as well for me personally, as opposed to it being third person, which is why, especially since you do have to switch certain abilities to like move this rock or make this mechanism work or something like that. And I don't know, like just that first person aspect, I'm good. I'm good.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt, but is it something that is super captivating?
No,
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
It's an okay game.
Yep.
Summer game.
Yep. Yeah. So that's the games. That was the April PS Plus games, guys. Let us know in the chat in the comments. What score are you guys giving the PS Plus games for April? We love to know.
Give us a score so we know. Yo, make sure for real. Jay Wright is correct. Make sure you get your Jim Ryan bobblehead. That jump fire. You know what I mean? That jump fire.
Yeah, definitely got to get that.
Yo, Kratos, you 100% right on that. That was when I was playing the game, that was one of my biggest like disappointments. The DualSense features is absent in that joint. Super, super absent. I was like, yeah, this is.
Oh yeah, that was another thing too. Yeah, there was no DualSense features, which is funny because for a game like this,
we spoke about that here.
Yeah, we did.
Spoke about that here.
It's weird because like for a game like this with a lot of what's going on with the different magics and the switching of it and like the different fire rates and stuff like that, there was no DualSense implementation. I was just like, yo, you guys you dropped the ball here, man. Heavy. But yo, let's move on, Bari. So Bari, let me ask you a question. Oh, my friend, let me throw a scenario at you. You're in a game. You're playing a game. Why you look like that? You're playing a game, right? And you get to a part in the game and you're stuck. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You've got no clue. What do you do?
Call Ghostbusters.
Well, if they can't help you, maybe the community can. Because
who you
now,
gonna call?
The gaming community. So PlayStation is introducing Game Help, a new enhancement for Game Help powered by user-generated content. So there's already like a Game Help section on PlayStation 5 where like certain games, if you need help with something, there'll be like little mini clips or videos and stuff like that. What they're doing is they're actually enhancing that and taking that to the next level where now the community can opt in to have some of their videos. If they get past certain things, they want to post that as a support of like how to do. Now you'll be able to contribute to the Game Help, and they'll actually have a community help section where there'll be all types of videos and things like that of different games based upon what game you're playing, showing you how to get the support within that as well. Bari, I know for you, I know you. I got a feeling you were really hyped for this because Bari is definitely somebody that he loves to make like guide videos, how-tos and things like that. Absolutely. So I could definitely see you really jumping on this. Pause.
I remember when they first showed the UI for PS5 with Sid Schumann. This is eventually what I thought it was actually going to be doing, but they limited it to the developers. But now the actual community can do it. I'm like, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yo, bro, I got mad videos that's on Tuck. I was like, here's how to do this here, and I just have them there. I normally wait and put them on for YouTube, but yeah, you know, if you can just upload them, or I don't know how they're gonna make it. Oh, I guess you gotta manually.
Yeah. So the way, so the way it's gonna work is they say down here how you contribute. So you can go to your captures and broadcast, go to captures, go to auto captures, and then go to game community help, and then select participate to opt into the program. And then you can also select monthly capture limit to control how many videos. And so essentially, when you're sharing those content, you can also it'll also, you know, share to the community as well once you save it, and you can opt to send it to the community.
Okay, yeah, I'm with that. Monthly capture.
So, and it says down here, so once you turn the settings on, your PS5 will automatically capture video when you complete a certain activity in a game. Then it will be reviewed by a moderator, and if approved, your video will be published as a Game Help hint for PlayStation players to watch, learn from, and rate.
Smart.
Your videos will be removed from the PlayStation console once they are uploaded to our server, so it will not impact your console storage.
Smart. Nice.
So certain activities or like getting certain trophies. You know how like whenever you get a trophy, it'll like download the first 10 seconds or 15 seconds of getting that trophy and stuff like that. I would assume stuff like that as well would also be what would automatically be reviewed as well. So if you're getting trophies and things like that, I think that's great. Or getting collectibles. I wonder how they're going to do that with collectibles though, because if there's like a game that has like 50 collectibles.
Yeah, because they got Last of Us in there. And Grand Blue was
Grand Blue was in there. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how it works.
This is dope. Like I said, when they first showed the whole Game Help, not only I always thought it was gonna, you know, open it up to the actual gamers to help with the game stuff, because not every game has the whole Game Help stuff there.
Yeah.
So most of the first party stuff, it has that. Some of them don't, but this will open up for third party. You know, this is why it's cool that they show Relink here, because Relink has a lot of those. Whereas those crabby things that you can find at boom, it's like, right there, you can find it here. But nah, this is dope, man. I'm with it.
You know why this is also like really smart as well?
Communities back. That's what they need to bring too.
I don't know. That community stuff on PS4 was kind of toxic after a while, bro. That joke was kind of crazy. Some of the communities that I was seeing on there, it was kind of crazy, man. It got really toxic. They're gonna have to.
Yo, did you put the update that's coming for the Explorer tab?
No, I forgot.
All right, so Mystic put out a video. You know, Mr. Ryan. Shout out to Mr. Ryan. He was a guest here at WUPS, like way back. there's an update coming to. It's a beta right now for PS5 where the Explorer tab, they updated the Explorer tab to give more information. Because I always loved the Explorer or the what's up or what's new tab on the PS4 because it gave you a lot of information. What your friends is playing. You can do a status update, which they took that away. The trophies and whatnot. And here in the Explorer tab, you can have like a dynamic menu or a dynamic theme, but you also get like more information. I gotta look it back up what specifically, but it adds more information as far as what your friends is playing, more information on the games that you're actually following. It looked pretty dope. I think you're gonna like it if you've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did see it. Like, I did watch Mystic Ryan's video. I thought it looked pretty interesting, pretty cool. I just don't like how themes are just exclusive to the Explore tab and not like just
I like
system
that.
wide.
I like that. I'm a big fan of the game. Like say the game, say you booting up Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and the game splash screen and the music comes up. You know what I mean? I like that. Where I don't have an issue where if the theme was actually at the Explorer tab, because that's where you start up or you boot up anyway, and you have your theme there. But I also see why people want their theme to be all over the console. I'm not negating that. If there was to have theme, just have the option as far as I want to keep it at Explorer, or if you just want to have it full throughout the whole dynamic menu.
Yeah.
Well, I would take that's at the Explorer for me personally.
Yeah, for me, it looks cool. I'd have to like play around with it myself to kind of really see like what kind of use I can get out of it. But between that and the community help, what I was gonna say with the community help was that, I think this is really smart for PlayStation to do this as well, because I think this will also up how much more frequently people are completing games. Which we
Or
know
just playing
that's a
it.
big, or playing them, completing them, whatever. I think PlayStation is also onto something with this as well, because it encourages more people to play the game and encourages more people to help and participate. And again, higher completion rates, more word of mouth may get more people to buy the games and things like that. So I'm interested to see how well this feature will flourish within the PlayStation community once it's released. I think it's cool. So shout out to PlayStation. Shout out to that update. Now, Bari, we gotta go around. We gotta go down the rumor mill for a second, Bari. Good thing we got we got Final Fantasy hats on, but we're gonna call them tinfoil hats for this segment. You understand? So everybody,
we got this on PAX, by the way, guys.
Yeah, we did.
This
Yeah,
ain't
we got
nothing
this. We got this from
People
PAX.
looking, why y'all wearing bucket hats? This is from PAX.
They was giving these out.
You know what I mean?
So we got these from PAX. We'll talk about it later. But everybody put
They was giving it out officially too. They're like, you want a bucket?
Yeah, you want a bucket hat?
Right,
yep, they was just giving them away. But yo, so we've got some more PlayStation 5 Pro rumors, Bari. I know. But let's play around with it. Pause. And let's entertain and see see what's up, right? So the rumor this time is actually talking about what would dictate a PS5 Pro enhanced game. So if you want to put the title of say like, this is a PS5 Pro enhanced game, there's certain metrics that you need to
like
follow.
How they have with a PS4.
Yeah, PS4 Pro. Yeah. So for PS5 Pro, in order for your game to be considered a PS5 Pro enhanced game, it needs to have it needs to be doing some of the following things: PSSR to upscale. I'm not calling it that. PSSR. PSSR to upscale resolution to 4K, a constant 60 frames per second, add or increase ray tracing effects, and then some of the other things is increased target resolution for titles that run a fixed resolution on the standard console, increased target maximum resolution for titles that run at variable resolution on the standard console, increased target frame rate for titles that target a fixed frame rate on the standard console, inclusion of PS5 Pro ray tracing effects. Bari.
Yo,
Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's up?
Yo, there's no way this is not real. It's way too detailed information from the source. That it's not going to put out stuff like that if it's not any type of inkling of this thing actually existing. Now we get in the whole enhance, uh, um, the whole enhanced stamp as far as what it details. And but the question I'll have, right, is what if the game didn't have a 60 frames per second mode like a Dragon's Dogma 2? That game doesn't have a 60 frames per second mode, but it's saying one of the enhanced things is a constant 60 frames per second. So
I would assume that, and again, I'm just assuming, because things can change in an instant. But I would assume if PS5 Pro does come out and Dragon's Dogma, Capcom is wanting to make this a PS5 Pro enhanced game, I would assume one of those they would try to make it 60 frames there, or make it 60 frames,
or just have an update for that.
Yeah, have an update. Yeah, they would patch it. They would patch it in.
Let's patch that shit up, yo. But I don't have an issue with a PS5 Pro. This is the day one for me, like I already said when we spoke about it, and seeing this stuff, it gets me more excited because really and truly, I am more than 90% happy with the performance with the PlayStation 5 itself. Like I've been saying the last time we spoke about the Pro rumors, like I don't think necessarily we need to have a PS5 Pro. Do I want one? Sure. But the performance with these games, majority of them has been good from my experience. Yeah, you have those outliers where you have the 30 frames or it might have some frame pacing issue or whatnot, but majority of the games have been running good. But I'm all just like last generation. I'm for a pro version. I think it's a much smarter thing to do. That's due to how technology moves faster. Rather than just having a slim version and waiting the whole 6-7 years and keeping it, for next generation. Have these little, intermediate or interim, updates, and with the PS4, for the PS6, you can go from there whatever year you finally decide to end this generation. But yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. The more I see about it, yes, I know it's rumors, but I even gonna hold you. I get excited for it, man. I get excited. The price, that's all I need to see, and we in there. That's all I need to see, bro. And we in there, man. I'm not trading in no PS5. I'm gonna have my PS5 right next to the joint, but that Pro is a day one. It's a day one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the same ballpark where, like, if PlayStation weren't to put out a PS5 Pro, I wouldn't really be angry at that either. Like, I'm fine with the PS5,
Yeah.
but if they do decide to put out a Pro, because they want to give enthusiasts a higher level experience, I'm all for that as well. Seeing all the information that we have been seeing leak, it's all just kind of like talk and hearsay and specs on sheets. I would want to see real world examples and games running some of this stuff so that I can say, oh yeah, this is definitely going to be incredible, right?
Are you saying summertime?
I mean, possibly, summertime is fast approaching. Summertime is fast approaching, man, so it might be possible that we do see that. You feel me? So for me, I really just want to see real world examples at this point because, hearing all the talk and seeing all the speculations and the what ifs and all that, yeah, that's all good, and it's it makes for a good feel good story, but real world examples is really what's gonna really sell a lot of people on. Oh yeah, this is incredible. I want to see it, So that's kind of where I'm at with all this stuff. But I threw this in here just to kind of like play around with that rumor real quick. You feel me?
Nah, I mean it was an update because I know Digital Foundry they had a video where they was talking about the Pro and some of the things, a lot of people was disappointed. It was like, don't expect to see like GTA 60 frames and all that stuff, but this is kind of like debunking a lot of that stuff that they were saying there. Not to, pick on Digital Foundry, but
Yeah.
that's why I feel like the importance or the relevancy of this article is there because they was debunking a lot of things that they were saying.
Yeah. Yo, big shout out to Blue Mustang. Appreciate you. 23 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. He said, "What up, PlayStation Nation? Knocking out Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy Rebirth, and Helldivers 2 all weekend. Oh man, you gaming.
Yeah,
You gaming. And shout out to Forget Me Not. Appreciate you for the super chat. It says
Who?
the Forget Me Not.
Who's
He
that?
said, you must have forgot.
My bad, forget me.
And then they said the 3 types of dodges told me this game is deep. He talking about Stellar Blade. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And then shout out to Lord Metroid. Appreciate you for the super chat. Persona. No skull. I don't like 2Ds. Pause. LOL. Yo. Hey yo man, y'all are wild in the chat. Shout out to y'all.
Yo, what he said?
He said no skull. I don't like 2Ds. Pause. LOL.
Oh.
But yo, let's move it along, man. Cause Bari, man, Jim Ryan is officially no longer at PlayStation. I believe his last day was yesterday. And he did an interview recently with the official PlayStation podcast. And he confirmed some pretty interesting information that
As he should.
kind of set a lot of people in a bit of a frenzy, yo, where like, you had a lot of people saying Jim Ryan, he don't know what he talking about. I'm like, what? Yo, I see
be
people
upset that he's giving new information.
giving new information on that. Yeah.
Something that he managed.
Yeah. So to say what we talking about. So Jim Ryan on the official PlayStation podcast, he pretty much confirmed that PlayStation 2, yes, you heard that right, PlayStation 2 has sold upwards of 160 million consoles. The last official number we got was back in 2012, I believe, where the number was 155 million. So, and PlayStation 2 got discontinued worldwide in 2013. So, pretty much confirming that, or not worldwide, I think it got discontinued in America. I think Europe was still making them. But anyway, he pretty much confirmed that PlayStation 2s are at 160 million, which makes it still the top selling console of all time.
All that.
Bari, what's your thoughts on this, man?
First and foremost, it's so hard to say goodbye to Jim Ryan. Sounds about right because PlayStation 2 was around like the 150, the 155 range, and just hearing that as that 160. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound off to me. But it is funny that they put that out there. As he's leaving. But yeah, to me, it doesn't sound surprising to me. What's surprising is how mad people got that's hearing that is at 160. that's what was upsetting. I'm like, why would you get mad? The PlayStation 2 was an amazing console. For a lot of people, the PlayStation 2 was like the best or the pinnacle for PlayStation for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not surprised by it. But at the end of the day, Jim, I think Jim Ryan did a great job at being ahead of PlayStation, pushing the business monetarily in a great position, having a lot of great exclusive games, giving it an incentive for people to buy into the PlayStation ecosystem. I always would like Jim Ryan for that. Some of the decisions definitely questionable, but overall, I always felt like when it came to all of the PlayStation, heads up, they had their heart in a great place when it comes to the PlayStation brand and wanting the PlayStation brand grow.
No.
And Jim Ryan is no different, where a lot of these deals that we see here, the Stellar Blades, the Rise of the Ronins, you know what I mean, giving these incentives for people to buy into a PlayStation, regardless if it's going to be on another platform, you know, here, or this game is a multi-platform game. There's going to be some type of interesting DLC or costume or skin that is specifically, or even character that's specifically tied to PlayStation. And this is the reason why you should have the PlayStation version of this game. So
let me ask you this question. Do you think that, you know, because Jim Ryan is now, you know, no longer the CEO or the head of a PlayStation division, do you think Jim Ryan is leaving PlayStation, the brand, in a better position than when he received it? Not saying that PlayStation, when he received it, was in a bad position. PlayStation was in a great position. But do you think him, you know, with his tenure and him doing what he did, do you think him leaving now is putting it in an even better position to where it was when he first received it?
I got two parts to that question, because business-wise, as far as how the brand is flourishing, you know, like I said, monetarily, I think yes, he's leaving PlayStation in an excellent position. When it comes to the hardcore fan base, it's definitely questionable how PlayStation is being left. And seeing the next person to take up after Jim Ryan, it has me worried, because when it comes to, like I said, first party, I know people, you know, when they talk about first party, or, you know, whatever, you know, place they land when it comes to first party, for me, first party is important. And I feel like that changed a lot when it came to the PS3 and the PS4. And the PS5, I feel like presenting first party games, they have been lacking on that in that standpoint, as far as like what's to come in the future. Just the future of PlayStation itself is a little bit, you know, they need to open up the curtains. You know, I mean, like, here's our future, here's our plans, because all we're seeing as a hardcore PlayStation fan is canceled games, being quiet about what future games is being delivered, increase in pricing. You know what I mean? Like it going into it, to me, it's not the most positive. Yeah, we're games wise, that's set up. We're playing a lot of great games, but the future outside of 2024, beyond that, what's the future of PlayStation? What's the angle, the approach that it would take when it comes to multi-platform gaming, PC gaming? We're caught in the dark with a lot of that stuff. And like I said, even as Sean laid in the interview, as a PlayStation fan, I feel like there needs to be a certain equilibrium when it comes to the whole live service approach. You know, why are we paying so much to play a live service game on this console, on your core platform, but on the other platform, it's the best place to play your game. That's not a good look for what you consider your core target market as a PlayStation business. You know what I mean? So yeah, they have to fix and fine tune a lot of the things that they have already set in place to make the PlayStation gamer feel like this is the place to play once again. Now that we're putting our games on multiple platforms, if you're going to have a multiple platform, hey, have those, like I said, a Jim Ryan setup, have those, you know, incentives. Oh, to buy the PlayStation version, you get this weapon, you get this skin, you get that stuff, and that will incentivize people to feel good about playing the game here. But right now, Helldivers is not the best place to play. Helldivers is not on PlayStation. That's not a good market approach for, you know, a company that says that console is their market, their core audience.
They're gonna clip that. They gonna clip you saying that.
This ain't nothing
I was
new.
like, no, it's not. It's not nothing new, but you know how people can get.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna speak for now.
Yes, sir. Nah, so are you done? I don't want to. You done?
Yeah, I'm done. I mean, but this could be like a specific issue for me. You know, other people might not care.
Nah, I think you hitting. So I think you hitting a lot of interesting points, right? So for me personally, from a business perspective, I definitely think Jim Ryan has put PlayStation as a brand in a much stronger position, because now PlayStation, their IPs have broken out into TV shows, into movies, and that popularity has only grown and grown and grown when it comes to the PlayStation as a brand, right? As a brand, he's definitely set up PlayStation to where, we got a ton of things coming down the pipeline with the Horizon TV show, God of War. We just got, Last of Us is one of the most highly critically acclaimed shows on HBO. Viewership is extremely high and things like that, Gran Turismo and all these other things. So I think from the brand and business side of things, I definitely think that Jim Ryan has definitely put PlayStation, has elevated PlayStation in that regard. From the gaming side of things, and this is kind of even double-sided as well. So from a first-party perspective, I do think that, they for the PS5 came out the gate strong, but it's kind of tapered off a bit. For me personally, where I'm like, all right, you started out like the first 2 years like really, really strong, but then your communication fell off. PlayStation communication fell off, and developers kind of became super withdrawn and all these other weird things. So I'm speaking from a first party perspective. Um, from a third party perspective, I do think PlayStation has done under Jim Ryan's leadership, definitely did a really good job of locking down some of the biggest third-party titles and making those very synonymous with PlayStation, ergo cementing that success for the PlayStation brand, or adding to the success of the PlayStation brand. And also locking down, third-party timed exclusives, third-party, mission, exclusive content, all these different things, like just very synonymous with PlayStation. So I think definitely did a really good job with that. The live service stuff, we still don't really know the vision with that. Like we're seeing like, small little blips here and there, but we still don't really know or understand what the vision is with that. And really with, Hiroki Totoki saying that 6 of the 12 are under review, and most likely those will probably get canceled. And then, the layoffs and everything else that has happened as well, especially so close to his retirement. Those are also, I think, and then the things going on with Bungie, especially after this acquisition with the layoffs there, and leadership not doing their part and not meeting financial quotas with like almost 50% revenue plummet. Those things as well, I think, are going to also be lasting effects as well, or a part of that, which I'm like, that's the negative side of it. But yeah, Jim Ryan did his thing.
It's a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions.
I think Jim Ryan, as a business day, he is leaving PlayStation in a great position.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely is.
Listen, Jim was right about a lot of things too, man.
Oh, listen, Jim Ryan was definitely right about a lot of things that we're seeing come to fruition now. Mm-hmm. It's not a podcast for that though, so we're not going to talk about that. Mm-hmm. Rich Rod, appreciate you for the super chat. Says Jim Ryan will be appreciated in 10 years business decisions. Oh, listen, business wise, of course, he's definitely setting up a lot. He set up a lot of stuff, and I agree. Like, he's definitely gonna be appreciated. Viper, appreciate you. 23 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. She says people keep buying remakes and remasters. Why do any more if that's the satisfaction level of consumers? I don't really understand that way of thinking, because remakes and remasters have been coming out for generations, and still we were getting brand new games. Like, I don't get that. Look at the PS3 generation. They brought the Killzones, the God of Wars, the Ratchets, the Slides, and all the shit to PS3, but we still got a plethora of PS3 only titles as well. I don't agree with that at all.
PS4 too.
PS4
I mean, it's not like we are getting new games too here.
No, we are, but the frequency.
remakes and remasters is not going anywhere. It has its purpose in the market for every generation. There's new games that come in. Every generation there's people that haven't played on PlayStation. They get into PlayStation this generation, and yeah, even if you have backwards compatibility, people would like to play a updated version of whatever game that looks good. Look at all the PS4 games we can play right now. But Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut sold. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because it's just a more spiffy, polished up version of the game that people appreciate more.
Yep.
Remakes and remasters ain't going nowhere.
Yep, that's a fact. That is a fact. But all right, guys, let's move it along, man. Let's move it along. Bari, we got to get into everybody's favorite topic.
Sales.
Sales it is, sir. And excuse me, Matt Piscatella, he threw out some numbers, man, and we gotta get into it, man. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is February 2024 top 20 best-selling games. Bari, can you look at that list and tell me what is number one?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Number one, I said.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Number one on this list, I said.
And Helldivers 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Helldivers 2.
Yo, you gotta
cleaned
give him
up.
I'm
gonna give him a trophy, man. 2 trophies.
Really and truly, Persona.
Yeah.
If you really want to put the numbers together, sorry, Sir Connor, but I'm an accountant. Okay, you're not gonna fool me. Really and truly, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is number one.
Oh my God, here we go.
Because not only is it number 2, but it's also number 8. And I'm pretty sure if you combine the numbers of the twin pack and the individual game,
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt that. I don't know. Maybe. But yo, shout out to
twin pack number 8. But go ahead.
Shout out to Helldivers 2, man, being the best-selling game for February. This is great. And then shout out to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth number 2. What else is on here? Final Fantasy the Twin Pack number 8, Skull and Bones, which even though it's on here, that game fell off, man. Like, ain't nobody playing it right now. Not as much.
Yeah, but it came out. It came out last month, right?
Not February. Yeah, last month. Yeah, February.
Yeah.
Then we got Hogwarts still charting, crazy. Mario versus Donkey Kong. Mario versus Spider-Man 2.
Persona's still up there.
Persona's up there.
Suicide Squad still in the top 10.
Well, no, this is February, so that's going to be there.
It came out in the early thing. It was up there. Because you see how it says last month it was number 3. Mm-hmm. The early what do you call it? The early access.
Early access
came out in January.
Yeah.
Now it's number 7 this month.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's any surprise with Helldivers with it being number 1, because the game really did go viral. It's still super successful now. And so it's seeing a lot of success. So congrats to Helldivers, congrats to Final Fantasy.
I think Helldivers in March will still be like top 3 too.
Absolutely.
I think it's selling really good.
Absolutely. Because they even said like week over week the sales were going up. And it's still in like, top 10 for PlayStation. If you look on the PlayStation US store, it's still top 10 most played games in the country.
This is the US.
It's the US.
America. This is not worldwide.
So big shout out to Helldivers and Final Fantasy, man. Both games doing really well in the US. And then year to date, ending February 2024, top 20 best selling games year to date currently. Helldivers 2 is number 1, Bari, over COD. Over Tekken.
I'm not too surprised.
Crazy.
About Tekken, but COD, I'm surprised about that.
Crazy. This game
Tekken
really did go viral.
Too.
Yeah, Tekken doing good. So top 20 best-selling games of the year so far. Helldivers 2. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth made it number 4 top selling.
Number 4 only like 2 days.
1 day. The last day of the year. Last day of the month. 29th.
Well, this is through March 2nd. So they had the 29th.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Spider-Man 2 is there. Shout out to Spider-Man. Last of Us Part 2. Elden Ring. Hogwarts Legacy. Final Fantasy Twin Pack on here as well.
Twin Pack is up there too. Oh, damn.
Wow. That's
I'm trying to tell you that Twin Pack sold a lot, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was like a digital thing.
Yeah, it was digital only. Yep. Shout out to PlayStation, man. Shout out to PlayStation. Shout out to Square. Shout out to everybody.
I beat that game this year.
Infinite Wealth. Yeah. Shout out to Suicide Squad. Crazy. And then February 2024, top 10 titles played on PlayStation in the US.
It's the
engagement tracker. Helldivers 2, number 7. Spider-Man 2. Still, Spider-Man's got legs. Spider-Man has legs, man. Single play only game.
I mean, there's a lot of people playing the game still.
Yeah. And Helldivers 2. I think Spider-Man might jump up too now that they put the New Game Plus update out in March. I think March Spider-Man might be up a little bit more.
Is Roblox more popular than Minecraft now? Because every chart I see Roblox like ahead of Minecraft.
I don't know actually.
I know my nieces and nephews like they play Roblox more than Minecraft, but I don't know if that's like a universal thing now is going on where Roblox get more burn. Minecraft is a very popular game. That's a very popular game.
Yeah, it is very popular. And then what else do I want to see?
They got the top PlayStation.
Top 10. Okay, top 10 best-selling premium games on PlayStation. Helldivers number 1. Jeez. Final Fantasy Rebirth number 2. The Twin Pack number 4. Skull and Bones number 5.
There's only one person in this community I know is playing Skull and Bones. That's Sumo. That's the only person I see putting up gameplay. Skull and Bones, man.
I'm good on that.
But I'm not surprised. Ubisoft games really sell. They sell.
They sell well. Even when people say they dislike Ubisoft games, they still sell. So I'm not surprised at that. But Spider-Man again, still up there, number 9. It's got legs. Suicide Squad is up there. It's got legs. Persona is up there.
Yeah, you made a good point. I think Spider-Man definitely gonna increase because of the new Game Plus.
Yeah, it definitely is for sure.
Look how much games there is, man. New Game Plus.
Crazy. And I want to go through New Game Plus too. So Matt says Helldivers 2 debuted as the best-selling premium game of the year. Helldivers launch month dollar sales represented the 7th highest total ever achieved by a Sony published title in the US. Nearly 60% of Helldivers sales in February came from Steam.
PC, I told you, best place played.
Number 2 best-selling, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, second best-selling game, instantly becoming the 4th best-selling game. Also debuted on the chart was Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth Twin Pack. Placed 8th in February and 16th for the year. Yeah, so those the sales, Bari.
Also spoke about the PS5 won the month of February. When it comes to
it led the month year to date
unit and dollar sales. It also said when it came to accessories, the PlayStation Portal was the best-selling accessory in the month of February when it comes to dollar sales.
Crazy.
While the DualSense Edge wireless controller remains the best-selling accessory in 2024 year to date.
Crazy.
Remember when people was complaining about the price for the DualSense Edge? $200.
But see, that's why I laugh at people saying, with the PS5 Pro, who's gonna buy it? And it's like, who's gonna buy an Edge? That's a $200 controller. You know what I'm saying?
Best selling controller.
Crazy.
Year to date. 2024. We didn't even talk about 2023 when it was, because 2023 that's when it came out. But the Portal, the device that everybody slept on, that called me everything but a child of God. When I was like, yeah, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to play it. I'm going to see what it is. Now when everybody have it, this device is good. I need you to sit. Let me check.
Yo, people would definitely myself included. I definitely wasn't feeling that Portal at first either. So I was
like, yo, you're a PlayStation shill if you getting that.
Nah, I don't know about
all of a sudden 2 months later, I got me a Portal and this device is great. Fit, yo.
Yo, let's move on, man, because I feel Bari going into one of his rants. But Bari, let's stay on the topic of Final Fantasy real quick, man, and talk about a different Final Fantasy, Bari. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Final Fantasy VII, not Rebirth. Final Fantasy 16, the Rising Tide DLC got confirmed, man. So we finally got a release date for the Rising Tide DLC, which is the second DLC that's coming for Final Fantasy 16. And the release date for the Rising Tide DLC is going to be April 18th of this year. And this is really going to be the DLC where we're going to be getting the Leviathan summon We're gonna be fighting against Leviathan, getting his powers and his abilities, which they're gonna show off in the trailer that you guys are watching. So some of the cool things that they talk about here is Bari, I'm gonna break it down for us, man. So obviously we're gonna be getting the icon of water, which is Leviathan. And we're gonna be
Shiva and Leviathan, it's over.
We're gonna be traveling to a new destination called Mysidia, which is a hidden land under a blue sky where we'll uncover some tragic history of the forgotten people. Obviously, like I said, we'll be getting new Leviathan abilities and a new icon with Leviathan, and the level cap will be raised from 50 to 60 if you're playing on story focus mode or action focus mode. If you're playing on Final Fantasy mode, the level cap will be raised to 110 during the journey.
Like level 93.
I think I'm like 94, 95. What else? Oh, okay. Also, again, new locations and new threats. So there's going to be side stories to learn about the area and the people of Mysidia, which will have us encounter new threats, including Final Fantasy 16's version of the Tonberries found in the ominous Ire of Hours, a new stage which was once a bastion of civilization. Looks really good. And then there's also a new endgame content, Bari, that's coming. So the new endgame content is called Kairos Gate. And what Kairos Gate is, well, players can plumb the depths of a virtual underworld, vanquishing waves and waves of internal enemies. Only with both strength and strategy will Clive survive. You'll be able to fight through 20 stages, each growing more difficult than the last, maximizing battle performance to earn points and find new materials and weapons to upgrade for Clive. Top players can aim for a spot on the global leaderboards. Special bonuses, Bari. So some of the special bonuses for people who purchase the Rising Tide DLC will be a reimagined versions of the Cortana, the signature weapon used by the Warrior of Light. Warrior Light in Final Fantasy 14, and Torn from the Heavens and Through the Maelstrom orchestration roles to be played as background music in the Hideaway. Also, there's going to be a free update version 1.30 that's going to arrive the same day as the Rising Tide DLC. And within this free update, you will have some quality of life features coming to the game. So those features are going to be returned to a quest giver immediately with the new quest complete function.
Oh, God.
Icon updates.
Quality of life.
Yo, that right. Yo, I wish we had that when we was playing the game. Doing 100 or something quests, having to go all the way back like that? Crazy. Icon updates for important character quests. A new skill set feature which allows players to save up to 5 unique feat and ability sets. Abilities and accessories adjusted for easier use. New custom controller types allows for freely customizable button layout.
Thank you. That was in my review.
Tone correction, screen effects, and more added to photo mode, and numerous new orchestration roles added.
Hey, yo. Rise of the Tide.
How you feeling about this, Bari?
I'm loving this. Rising Tide. I'm loving this update. Bro.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide.
Rebirth. Spider-Man 2 update.
It's too much.
Rise of the Ronin. Dragon's Dogma. Stellar Blade. Eater and Chronicles.
I can't keep up.
Overlord Unicron Overlord.
I gotta, yo, listen. It's too much. It's too much. Yo, bro, I'm not getting to all these games this year, bro. Like certain things I'm probably gonna play like Christmas time or like probably even later because it's too much, man. It's too much. I'm excited for this.
Yo,
I'm playing this.
I'm very excited for the update.
I'm very excited.
Great. Oh, I'm looking at the Kairos gate stuff right here. Okay. Yeah, this looks dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I know when it comes to creative business unit number 3, that they're very good when it comes to updating their games.
Yeah.
So that was always something I look forward to when it came to 16, as far as improving the quality of life of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, update DLC or expansions. The smaller DLC that they had was pretty cool. It was a short one, but it was a great like boss wave type DLC.
This one is gonna be like this one. They said it's gonna be 10+ hours with this one.
Yeah. Like I'm all for it, man. I love the hell out of this game. I know a lot of slander happens when it comes to 16, but overall, I love 16. I love it for what it was. Combat was very, very satisfying and fun, and it's adding the customizations when it came to when they said what they said here, 5 or 6. Um, what it says, a new skill feature which allow players to save up to 5 unique feature or ability sets. Yeah, that's great. Having more to swap out and having more customization as far as like there's a lot of stuff you can mix and match. Adding a new iconic ability is going to add more different mix and match flavors to it. So yeah, having
Mm-hmm.
the ability to have those custom sets there is going to be great. But yeah, I'm all for it, man. I already know how I'm going to get down with this joint.
Mm-hmm.
This water, ice, favorite element. So I already know it's going to be a movie when it comes to Leviathan abilities. And just overall, looking at some of the pictures here, I see like a up in quality of the visuals. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm very, very excited just to see what's going to take place with this update. And the Leviathan iconic abilities look good. Like shout out to Genki, he was posting some of them. And yeah, it does look fun. It looks pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I'm really excited for this. I can't wait to play this. I'm definitely gonna be playing this. I'm gonna try to squeeze this in April. Pause. But with everything else coming out, this might slip into summer for me personally.
Yeah,
But we'll see.
like there's definitely a priority list, you know what I mean? And that's every gamer is different, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to, switch that. I feel like once I finish up Rebirth and once I get that platinum for Rebirth, I can definitely play like multiple stuff at once. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
Rebirth just have my whole dedication.
Yep. Likewise.
But then it's gonna be Stellar. Oh my god, yo,
Stellar
Stellar Blade was
Blade,
about the
man.
next week.
That's why. That's
It's
why. Like,
over.
I want to get through Rebirth before Stellar Blade drops because Stellar Blade is gonna have. That's gonna be the next game that's gonna have my attention, so I could get
Mhm.
that platinum and whatnot. So, um, I want to get Rebirth
So what mode you
finished.
gonna play on easy like you normally do?
See, you disrespecting me, and I don't take kindly to disrespect. Bari, you talking about me playing on easy? You gonna have somebody else play the game for you and post up the content like it's your own.
Yeah, exactly.
Fraud. You a fraud,
That's,
Bari.
that's how we get down, baby.
Bari, why you frauding out here, huh?
Hey man. Hey, man.
Yo, let's move along, man. Get to some quick news real quick, Bari. All right, Bari. So shout out to Amy Hennig. If you guys don't know who Amy Hennig is, she used to be with Naughty Dog. She was responsible for the first 3 Uncharted games and parts of Uncharted 4 before she left. And now she's working with Skydance, and they revealed a game. This was already like kind of like revealed I think last year Summer Game Fest, but now we got more information at GDC. So Amy Hennig is writing and directing a new game called Marvel 1943 Rise of the Hydra, which is going to have T'Challa. Oh, excuse me. No, not T'Challa. Zori, which is T'Challa's grandfather, and obviously Steve Rogers or Captain America. And then there's going to be 2 other characters that you'll be able to play as. Called Gabrielle Jones, who is a U.S. soldier and a member of the Howling Commandos, and Nanali, who is a Wakandan spy embedded in occupied Paris. So they showed off a new trailer of the game, just to kind of give us a look at like what's up when it comes to this game. Hold on, we might have to watch this.
It looks good.
Searching house to house.
So Bari, I'm sure you watched this trailer, right? Obviously,
Absolutely.
this was supposed to like kind of show off, like, because the game is being made on Unreal Engine 5.4, so they wanted to show off a lot of that as well. But the game is also going to be coming out in 2025. How you feeling about this, Bari? Seeing this game, seeing the trailer, did this trailer sell you on like being intrigued? Because obviously, we still need to really see gameplay and really see what the game is about. But like, how you feeling?
Yeah, just on the visual level, I'm already solo as well. This looks amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of cinematic stuff that they're showing here, but it looks great. I'm a big Cap and Black Panther fan, and I like this timeline here because it's not only that you can deal with these characters. I'm pretty sure you're gonna probably have like a cameo of Wolverine in this time as well. Um, but yeah, the story seems interesting. Eamon Hagen, I like her writing style as far as like, she would get you up there, have her low tones, but then set it up again. Like, it's very up tempo how she has the story pacing go. And yeah, these are cool characters that you want to see more lore aspects and how they develop or how they communicate with each other or interact with each other. So yeah, it's a cool concept here. And I'm pretty sure this is just like a set piece for future titles and stuff coming from Skydance or from Amy Hennig when it comes to Marvel. So this looks dope.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Black Panther and Captain America as well. So it's already sold me on that part of it. Especially with Hydra, I'm interested to see how they're gonna have that play out with all that. With we know how Hydra is with Captain America and whatnot. For me, because I do like a lot of Amy Hennig's work as well. Early days of her work, so this really has me really intrigued, especially since she was making that Star Wars game with Visceral, which got shut down by EA, which that looked like it was going to be really interesting as well. It was going to be much more linear, and EA wanted a more open world approach to the game. Looking at this here, this looks like this is definitely going to be a much more linear style experience. Kind of like semi-linear open world is the vibe that I'm getting from this trailer. But from what I'm seeing, I think it looks really cool. But again, I just want to see gameplay. I want to see actual gameplay. I want to see, a demo of the game and how it's really running. But in terms of the look and the aesthetic, I'm very, very, very intrigued by this. And again, it's Marvel, big comic book nerd. So, I'm always gonna pay attention when it comes to comic book stuff. So, I'm feeling it for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. But yo, Bari, I want to stay on the realm of Marvel real quick, man. Because Marvel, they unleashed another surprise game that's gonna be dropping. And there's gonna be a demo for this game coming out, or I should say a closed beta or alpha, whatever you want to call it. There's gonna be a closed alpha for this game coming out really soon in May. So the game that I'm talking about, Bari, is Marvel Rivals, which is going to be a PvP shooter with Marvel characters. So this game is being made by NetEase Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, and it's going to be a free-to-play game. It says on Steam, but apparently this game is also going to be on consoles as well.
Steam is where you're gonna get like the alpha and the beta and all that stuff.
Yeah, like they're only talking about the Steam version here, but apparently this is going to be on consoles as well. But Bari, how are you feeling about this game here? I'm a bit mixed. I'm gonna let you go first, but I'm sure you watched the trailer. We watched the trailer. Seeing this, we saw some little snippets of gameplay here as well. How you feeling about this, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, I think it's a cool concept, adding popular characters like Marvel characters into like a arena shooter, hero shooter type world. There's some unique stuff that I'm seeing in this game, where typically in games like this you don't see destruction, but this game, I feel like there's a lot of destruction there where it can change how you're advancing or how you're defending the area because the structure is blowing up and whatnot. But yeah, as somebody that Overwatch 1, those type of games, I definitely played a lot. And I kind of died down from it. But, like having like popular characters that I do love, like Marvel, would have me staying there much more because it's characters I already know, familiar with or whatnot. And yeah, the gameplay looks cool. Seeing everybody have their unique abilities and powers. And like I said, the destruction aspect is what got me a little bit hyped for it. I'm not saying like I'm hyped for it, but it's something
intriguing.
that I would definitely play. Yeah, I'll definitely play it. So yeah, I don't get the whole hoopla as far as people hating on it, but to me it seems pretty good. It seems like everybody. The only issue I can say is the balance. Balance is always going to be an issue when it comes to these type of hero shooters, where other characters are going to be way more powerful than others. And hopefully the character that you like falls into that category.
Exactly. I'm looking for Wolverine.
Look good,
Where's Wolverine? Where's Cyclops? Them is who I need. For me, so just to add a little more context, because there actually is going to be a story for this game as well, where the premise of the story is that there's going to be both heroes and villains from multiple parts of time and multiverse, and they're trying to stop Doctor Doom. So Doctor Doom, there's two versions of Doom. There's going to be a Doom of like the regular time, and then there's a Doom of 2099 that come together and are trying to like destroy the universe or the multiverse or something like that. And so that's why like you'll see like villains and heroes like either teaming up or being on the same side because they're trying to stop a version of Doom. So the other part of this game is that there's also going to be synergy attacks where you'll be able to have like, you know, certain combo attacks with like another member on your team to do big damage with enemies. I'm on the same ballpark as you. Like I used to play a lot of these like hero shooter type of games like Overwatch and what was that other one that was called? I forgot what it was called.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it.
I forgot the name of it. Fun. Yeah, it was fun as well. Like I used to play these pretty heavy back on PS4, but I kind of fell off of them as well. But you know, I'm willing to give a game like this a chance if you know, because it's Marvel, I'm willing to give it a chance. But I'm also on the same part, and this is what most of these hero shooters characters, the balancing in these, they never get the balancing of these hero shooters right. And so what happens is, especially if this is going to be a game, because most hero shooters, you can only pick one of that hero. You can't pick like 3 or 4 of the same hero.
Multiple.
So
Paladins,
if you, Paladins, thank you. Shout out to Chuck, man, Paladins. And so it's one of those situations where, you know, if only one person could pick one of like the best characters in the game, you know, it ends up becoming lopsided because like, you know, everybody else just doesn't match up. And so, you know, I'm just hoping that they really get the balancing right when it comes to the, especially when you're dealing with heroes of this caliber, Iron Man, Hulk, you know, the Guardians, Strange and all this. Yeah.
Powerful people.
Yeah. I'm like, listen, that type of squad might be unbeatable against everybody else if you don't balance everything properly. You get what I'm saying? So I'm really just hoping they get the balancing right. But I did sign up for the closed alpha because there is a closed alpha for this game on Steam. I signed up for it. Hopefully I get in and, you know, I'll, you know, play it for myself and see if it's something that I'm willing to put my time into for sure.
It looks good.
It looks good.
The art style.
Yeah, I like the art style. It looks good.
The time to kill doesn't seem like it's long either because look how Hulk destroyed that dude. Look how Iron Man destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man looked like he's gonna be broken. I'm sorry.
Yo, flying in the air like that, he definitely gonna be broken, bro.
Yo, in Overwatch, I used to play Pharaoh, and yo, I used to cheese people. I just be in the air, boom, rocket, boom, rocket, until I get my ability to ult and just rain. Yeah, I used to go ham in Overwatch. I probably still got them videos up too. Overwatch 1.
Crazy. All right, man. Let's move it along, man. Last bit of news, Bari. I do want to talk about real quick. This was a surprise coming out of Embracer. So Gearbox Entertainment is being sold to Take-Two for $460 million, and the IPs that Take-Two will get in this acquisition will be Borderlands and Tina Tiny's Wonderland franchises, as well as Homeworld, Risk of Rain, Brothers in Arms, and Duke Nukem. Embracer will retain Cryptic Studios, Lost Boys Interactive, Captured Dimensions, Gearbox Publishing San Francisco, which will be renamed, including the publishing rights to Remnant franchise, the upcoming Hyper Light Breaker, and other notable unannounced game releases. Embracer bought Gearbox, what was it? I think for $1.6 billion or something like that, and they're selling them for $460. What a loss! What's your thoughts on this consolidation?
I mean, this is no surprise to me. I already told you how these companies work. These are holding companies. So they will buy up a whole bunch of stuff. People look at it as a loss, but for them it might not be a loss because there's a lot of dormant IPs that at a time when you bought it up, you haven't been doing nothing with them. So you're not going to get that much that you pay for any of that stuff. But this is what they do with these companies. And that's why I said what the whole Square Enix thing, that was a blessing for them. And it's a blessing for Gearbox too. Now that they with a publisher or whatnot. Who they with now? Oh, Take-Two.
Take-Two.
Yeah, that would have the funding, have the money to publish things that they probably been working on that, you know, somebody like Embracer's not going to put money into that. Yeah. They're just looking to sell these people off. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, it makes sense. with Take-Two Interactive, and Gearbox. They have some cool IPs there, mainly for the Borderlands stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to see what they would do here in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Now that they have a good backing, 'cause I think Take-Two is a really good backer.
Yeah, I agree.
You
Yeah, I'm
do
just
some
glad. I'm
games? I
glad
don't know.
they.
We'll see.
I'm glad they got away from Embracer, because clearly Embracer definitely they just aren't doing a good job with the studios that they have right now. So, at least they got away from Embracer. But we'll see what happens under Take-Two. Hopefully, this will be much better for them and help them in the long run. And yeah, that's all I got for that. But this just goes to show, like, Embracer definitely bit off a lot more than they can chew when it comes to all of the acquisitions that they were making. They definitely just weren't, I think, well equipped or well prepared.
Bro, Embracer is not complaining. I'm
Nah,
trying
they
to tell you,
not.
they
They yeah,
they're not
because
complaining at
they
all.
are complaining, because they close shit down and shut down studios and all that. They are complaining. They looking for people to buy stuff. They are complaining.
Yeah, they're looking for people to buy. I mean, they're gonna this is what they're known for. This is what they are. They're gonna hold
Yeah,
these
but in the
IPs. They're
but
gonna hold
no,
these
no,
studios.
but in the process, they've also lost a lot of money. They're losing a lot of money. They bought up a lot of these studios and can't maintain them. They had to shut studios down. They were in the red. It was the last quarter or 2 quarters ago. They were laying people off left and right. They're not good. Even now they're not good. They're still trying to offload a lot of that stuff. So yeah, it might be a mini blessing, sure, but they're still not good off of this buy.
I don't know, bro. I'm looking at Embracer right now. Everything is up in the green. I'm trying to tell you, bro. They're gonna hold this shit and they're gonna sell it whenever they can get it. Net income 4.4 billion is where they at. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
it's
they
up,
good,
but it
bro.
was low. It was higher than that before.
Oh, I don't know. But
That's what I'm saying. Look at the last year's graph on the stock market. You'll see. But all right, let's get into the last bit of news, Bari. This last bit of news, and then we're gonna get into our PAX talk. And you know what we're talking about, right, Bari? We talking about Tekken 8, Eddie Gordo.
Oh man,
that trailer released, my boy. That capoeira, you heard?
Oh man.
Yo, listen, Eddie Gordo trailer finally released. It released yesterday,
I
actually.
hear it, fire.
Yo, I ain't feeling the hair, man, respectfully. But they did show him off, man, show off some gameplay with him and whatnot. Bar, you watched the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did? Okay. What's your thoughts? Give me your thoughts on this trailer, man. How you feeling with Eddie Gordo? How you feeling with, like some of the matchups you're seeing with him? Give me your thoughts on this.
I never liked Eddie Gordo, man. I always despise Eddie Gordo, and I don't know if it's his daughter or his wife, Christina. I hate those characters with a passion. I think he looks good in animation. Like, yeah, people get caught up with the whole hair thing. I don't think this is an ugly hairdo. It's just like a popular hairdo that they put onto the character. But he looks good animated-wise. There's a lot of similarity stuff that I see in older games here, but they also have like this new mechanic where he gets like this install on his leg, and it's like this green little circle thing that goes on his leg. I forgot what they said that he can do with it, but he gets like new moves or whatnot. But I just feel like Tekken 8 is a game that's going to be built for Eddie Gordo because he's a very aggressive character, and having stuff like heat engagers,
that heat going to be nasty on him, bro.
The heat extender is going to be crazy, man. So I'm not looking forward to because when I'm gonna get into Tekken because I've been watching a lot of Tekken, and it's always in my mind like, yeah, I got to get back into the Tekken vibe and getting my characters on point. But the heat system, look at that. It looks like it's built for this dude, and it's this mashing Eddie Gordo motherfucker. Like, yo, I hate fighting this character, bro, with a passion, man. But
yeah.
It hurts me that he's the first character, but I already knew he was going to come.
I mean, Eddie Gordo is like a staple in Tekken, man.
Yeah,
so,
he's popular.
Yeah, you gotta get him in there. Yeah, I think Eddie looks great, man. I think his fighting style, everything about him is looking really on point. Looking like he's gonna be dangerous. And make sure you guys protect them feet, because it's gonna get nasty. Pause.
That's always been the thing with Eddie. Like, I don't know when to punish this dude, and when it looks like you can punish him, it's like, nope. You know what I mean? But now they got stuff implemented in Tekken.
Mm-hmm.
Probably make it a little bit easier to learn him. But
we'll see.
This is a character. It's crazy.
He's gonna be popular when he come out. It's gonna be a lot of people using him for sure.
Oh yeah, all the hood dudes play Eddie. They play Eddie. They play Eddie. I said Eddie. They play Eddie, Jin, Haorang, and Law. That's the hood characters right there.
Law
man.
for sure.
Everybody from the
Law
hood
for
play those
sure.
characters.
Law for sure.
Everybody got a nice Eddie Gordo. I guarantee you when Eddie Gordo comes, everybody gonna be on second. Like, yo, my Eddie Gordo's lit. Until they go to like, red ranks or something like that.
Yo, facts. Yo, shout out to Eddie Gordo, man. I'm gonna get into Tekken probably over the summer. Many other games. But yo, big shout out.
He got some Cubans.
Big shout out to Tri Celsius, man. 16 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Appreciate you. He says, happy Saturday to you gents. Feeling good to be back. But as we can all experience this year on PlayStation, how is it only the end of the month 3? Too much. Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of games for like the first 3 months of the year.
3 months, man.
And this is the end of the fiscal.
It's gonna be crazy.
I was gonna say end of the fiscal quarter as well.
The 5 months within a year is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy because May got some games too.
Yep. I mean, even I would say like 7 or 8 because August is Black Myth Wukong.
Oh yeah, right.
So
they did like that down. You right.
And then June is Elden Ring DLC.
Yo, son.
And Shin Megami Tensei 5.
I'm skipping that.
Nah, I'm gonna play that. But all right, man. So guys, if you made it this far in the show, we're gonna give you some trophies. Give you another trophy. Give you another trophy. And one more trophy. All right, so now we are in the discussion portion of the show, guys. And our discussion for this week is really just going to be us talking about our PAX experience and, just the experience in Boston, meeting everybody, that we met. For those who follow us on Twitter and saw the pictures and whatnot and the tweets. We really just going to talk about that and just kind of just give our thoughts on just the whole experience last weekend. So Bari, man, let's start with you, man. I want to kind of talk about that train ride real quick.
Oh, the train ride?
Yo, so we caught the Amtrak train out there to Boston. And like, yo, them seats were uncomfortable as hell, man.
We definitely doing business or first class next time.
Absolutely, we go first class next time. I'll pay the extra 50. Yo, it is what it is, man.
Oh, we could have, but we was like,
it's our first time.
Light.
Yeah,
Light.
It's like I'm thinking like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. I ain't sweating it, But you know what I also realized too? We actually caught the wrong train. Like we chose the wrong train. So apparently we should have chose the Express Acela train to Boston, which would have got us there in like 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. That's something I realized too, because we took the local. That's why it took us that long. I'm like, all right. But
yo, I never took Amtrak, so I didn't.
Yo, that was my first time taking an Amtrak train as too. I never ever took an Amtrak train before in my life. So it was a good experience, like, cause like seeing the water and the houses. Cause we went to Rhode Island, Connecticut. And all these other different places. It was just beautiful to see that stuff.
No, you saw it. You saw the water.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I got the window seat. You feel me? But all right, next time you get a window seat. But all right, man, Barry, starting with you, man. Just talk to us about your whole experience and everything, man.
Yeah, the train ride was the seats was a little bit uncomfortable, but it was all good though. Nothing that you couldn't endure or whatnot. Just watch a movie. I was watching Braveheart, and
I saw that too. I was like, "Yo, this dude really watching Braveheart too." I was like, "What?"
That's my second favorite movie of all time. Hook, Braveheart, top 2 movies. Always watch those. But getting there, it was cold as hell. But I was semi prepared. I should have worn my thermals on my pants as well. You know what I mean? I was good up top, but down I was like, it's cold as hell out here, boy. But Boston. I always had a good time going to Boston, just to be honest with you. But in that area where we was at, really, really nice area. The hotel, I would definitely, we'll definitely book that hotel again. That hotel was
Yo,
super,
that
super nice.
hotel was fly, man. That was a
Yeah,
dope
the staff
hotel.
was dope. The
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 bar
areas
dude, the
that they had
bar
in
was
there, the
dope too.
bar was
It was
great.
good.
Oh yeah, that burger at that bar, amazing. That was a really, really good burger. It was like a
Yo, Bari
barbecue
destroyed
aioli.
that shit too. Like he really
I
like
destroyed it.
it was kind of crazy how quick he ate that shit. I was like, yo, damn.
Yo, cause that day I didn't eat nothing. The only thing I had was cantaloupes in the morning, and I
Mhm.
had a hot chocolate when we got to the station, and that was it. That's
Yeah.
all I had for the
Yeah.
whole day. You know, and I didn't eat nothing really prior. You know, getting to Boston, but yeah, when we got there, that was the first mission. I was like, all right, let me go to a bar or something to see, you know, how good the burger is, and yo, they didn't fail there. With that. But that first night was cool. It was more like a relaxing. We out here, you know what I mean? We got to meet up with like King David, Ham
Mhm.
Solo, 108 Dragon, Gian the Don.
Shout out to my
We met up
boy
with him as well.
Gian, man. You know.
Yeah, Bloody Knuckles. We met up with him. There was a few people there that we met up with as well, that came together as a collective. But yeah, that's that whole individual first night was cool. There was people that, you know, we saw on Twitter. You know, we got to meet them throughout the weekend as well, which was dope as hell. Meet people that there at the PAX event, which was dope. But yeah, that first night was a really, really just dope night. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah, first night was dope bar too. What was the name of the bar?
Bitty,
Bitty Early's, I
bitty
think it was
early.
called. Yo, it was a really cool bar. Um, it was like some really cool people in the bar too, like that weren't at PAX, just like, you know, locals or whatever. That we met as well. That was like really cool. You know, it was just cool to kind of vibe out, and it was great to meet King and 108 and all
Yeah,
of them
first
as
time meeting
well,
them.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
first time meeting them, man. You know, vibing out at the bar and whatnot. It was just a really good time and experience that first night. Um, and yeah, man, like it's funny, like at the bar that the first, cause we went to 2 bars that Friday. That one in a hotel early in the afternoon we got there, cause we got there like 4:30 or so. Um, and
To Long
yo,
Island.
this dude, the guy that was making on Long Island, yo, I swear it was more liquor than anything in there, bro. Cause when I
Yeah, he
tasted
hooked
that,
us up.
I was like, whoa, all right,
I
hold
was
up,
like,
this
I
is
told him, I said, this is a New York Long Island right here. You put
yeah,
a New York in here
definitely,
because it's strong.
definitely,
You
yeah,
feel me?
definitely. It was strong. I had the wings and the fries, which was good. So it was cool.
Yo,
That
what was the wings you got?
it was plain wings with sriracha sauce, spicy sriracha
Sriracha. That's
sauce.
what it was. I forgot the
Yeah,
name of what it was called, but that sauce was excellent.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I
It
told
was.
my yo, that joint was excellent. I was like,
It was
ooh,
good.
yo, listen, Persona lucky that's out. Yo, out of killed his. Let me check.
Yeah, the wings with the sauce were really good. Saturday, we that because our PAX tickets were for Saturday and Sunday, and you know
Yo, Chuck
Me and
said
Bar.
lightweight tag team. Yo, we not lightweight, trust. Yo, that Friday night we had a lot,
Hey
bro.
yo,
A
listen,
lot.
hey yo, listen, Chuck, you talking like this in the chat? You forget we gonna be in Vegas in July. We gonna see.
Yeah. Chuck
We gonna
not
see.
having no Long Island. He not having a Long
You're
Island.
not. You're not. One Long Island. I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Chuck having
So-
a cranberry and vodka. That's how you call it. He said, "Let me get a
Yo,
cran and vodka."
that man gonna have some Alizé.
Yeah, that's old
Yo.
school right there.
But yo, so Saturday, because our tickets was for Saturday and Sunday, and you know, this first time, me and Bari had decided like, yo, we just want to go out there and kind of just like soak in the experience. Next year we going out there. We're gonna have the laptop, we going out there super proper. But Saturday, man, Bari, talk to us, man. The most crowded day at PAX too. My God. But like, talk to us about the experience with PAX for you.
Yeah, yo, Saturday was crazy because that's when you know, like, you have that endurance for those like conventions or those events. Because yeah, we was walking around just seeing the the ambiance and seeing the vibe. But yo, waiting in lines, bruh. I was like, all right, yo, I don't have the endurance for all this
Nah,
shit right here,
no
boy.
endurance.
Some of these lines is like, I'm telling you, man, it don't matter what game it was. It was like it was a super line. Other than like some of the indie stuff, which was cool. But when we was walking around, we saw that they was doing like a Tekken tournament, which was shocking. I was like, oh, they're doing Tekken tournament here. Setup was nice. Everything was so dope. The camera, they had the PC setups. You know, I don't know if you guys seen it. It's called PAX Arena. It's on YouTube, a small YouTube channel. But they had the Tekken tournament dope. Really, really dope. Tasty Steve was there. There was another dude that was there too. That was one disappointment thing. I didn't get to meet as many people that I wanted to meet, like, as far as like people within the industry. Like I knew Ben Starr was around. I knew Tasty Steve was around. Yoshi P. You know, other developers. I heard what's the name? Pseudo 51. I think he was around too. Maybe we seen him, but we probably just, you know, our eyes was just like
everywhere
rather than focusing. So you know, I'm pretty sure like next year we'll be more focused in and we'll be more adept to those things. But overall Saturday was crazy. It was jam.
It was a little too crowded,
Jam-packed.
man, honestly.
And
that was the only day that was sold out.
Line, and dude was like, 2.5 hours. Some of the people was like, it's not that long. It's not that long. But
2.5 hours.
Like, it's not that long. It's only an hour and 40 minutes. I was like, your brother, you said you was waiting in the line for an hour and 40 something minutes. Bro, look at your place in the line. You got like 50, 60 people ahead of you. You there for another good time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. But seeing all the nerd shit, all of the people that's, you know, they're in their place, they're in their zone. You know what I mean? This is what they vibe with.
A lot of couples there too.
It got me excited. Yeah. A lot of couples there, a lot of cosplays, a lot of card games and dice games. The seeing people in their element got me super, super excited. Where you can just be yourself. You know what I mean? Just be yourself.
Ain't worry about nobody judging you and nothing like that. Man.
Yeah. And like I said earlier on Wednesday, PAX East 2024, from what I experienced, it wasn't stink. It wasn't stink. I didn't get no.
And it wasn't as crazy, but you get a little whiff every now and then. Like especially when you first walk in, you get a little whiff. It's not crazy where it's smacking you in your face, but for me at least, I guess I probably got a really sensitive nose. It's a a light whiff.
The Wolverine. On the Wolverine.
It's a light whiff. It's a light whiff.
I ain't getting no whiff. Like there's events I've been to, or even a tournament where you smell like ass. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's not that bad. It's not that. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I didn't get that
at PAX. I didn't get that at PAX.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
I'll say this too, yo, Persona. I was shocked how big the event was.
Yo, that's what I said.
That convention center is huge.
Massive. Like, yo, it's definitely bigger.
Where they have PAX?
It's definitely bigger than the Javits Center by a mile. Like I couldn't believe how big this place was. And I was just like, and even with how big the place is, it still felt crowded. I was just like, that's how many people were there, man. Especially on Saturday. That's how many people was there. It just felt that crowded. It was crazy.
Yo, when the food trucks open up, crowd
lines.
It was
Sandland lines.
Yo, the bathroom had they had like 4 different bathrooms for the men, but it was still a line. I was like, damn,
crazy.
Line is crazy.
Everything. There was lines everywhere, man. It was just like, yo.
If you want to get a ginger ale, line. Had the audacity to be like, tip. Chill.
Chill.
Hey, yo, I picked up the ginger ale myself. I put my card in the card reader. I'm the one that punched in my PIN number. What you want a tip for?
That's crazy. To even like ask that is crazy to me.
The ginger ale like $5. What you want a tip for?
Bro, even the water, because I bought some water. Remember when I bought the Lord water and you bought that and you wanted the lemonade? Water and lemonade at that one place? Bro, that shit came out to like $15.
Yo, my lemonade was like $8. It was crazy. It was good.
I was just like, yo, these are carnival or theme park prices, man. Like these New York City tourist prices that you charging.
The food was smelling good. I didn't really eat too much food over there outside of like after the event.
We didn't really eat much that whole weekend, bro.
Yeah.
Especially Saturday, bro. So Saturday, so PAX was cool. Like we met a lot of cool people, man. We met the level 1 dudes. We met all the Iron Lords.
Yeah,
which was
Saturday
cool to meet them.
Level 1 Iron Lords. Yep.
We met Gian and Don. No, we met Gian Friday.
Gian we met Friday.
Saturday, and then like a couple games, like we watched the Tekken tournament for a while, and things like that.
The nail cake is when we met. Like them.
That was Sunday. No, Sunday we met the nail cake.
Oh, that was Sunday.
Yeah, it was Sunday. Yeah, that was Sunday. Sunday.
Okay.
Then after that, what did we do? Later that night. Oh yeah, later that night we had went to 2 bars Saturday. We had went to High Street Bar. Yo, cause it was raining all day Saturday. Like literally from the time we woke up to like even like in the middle of it, because by the time we left the second bar, it was like 2 a.m. It's still raining. I was just like, yo, like this is crazy how much it's raining right now.
It was pouring, bro.
But we ain't gonna stop that from us having a good time. Rain don't matter to me. You feel me?
Yeah,
so we went to meet up with Jeff Grubb at this place called the Omni Bar, Omni Hotel, Omni Bar. A lot of people, yo, that place was popping. A lot of people there. That was definitely where the industry people were at, like staying at that hotel for sure. It was a lot of, we met a lot of great like YouTubers, influencers, and we met Jeff Grubb and Mike and people from Giant Bomb and all that stuff, man. And it was really cool Saturday, man. And met like, other like streamers and stuff like that. So Saturday was really cool. Saturday night. Not back like I think I had like 5.
We met the I think it's like Green the Rusty Rupee podcast.
Yeah, Rusty Rupee podcast, cool fighting too. Game dudes. Yeah, Justin and oh man, I forgot the other guy's name. Aaron. Yeah, those are good dudes, man. Yeah, they were cool to meet. We met
and that's when we met Rachel and we met Gabs there.
Yeah,
Saturday
Rachel and Gabs as
Yo,
well.
it's funny. Like I said on Wednesday, it's funny how we met up with Rachel because throughout the whole PAX, all we were seeing is like PAX throughout the whole feed. So that's because there, how Twitter is, the algorithm and all that stuff. See PAX. So we seeing people was like, they're seeing random people, liking their stuff that they, doing stuff within PAX. And saw Rachel and Gabs because they was doing like Final Fantasy, Tifa and Aerith cosplay. But with Rachel, she made like a comment about like guys not approaching her in 2024 at the bar or something like that. And then some dude made a response.
Dumbass response.
Yeah, like, hey, because you're too beautiful. They don't want to make a mistake talking to you. And she was like, that's a dumbass response. Or what? And she's like, that's a dumbass comment or something like that.
She was like, that's a dumb reason.
Rolling.
Yo, that joke was funny.
Rolling. And I asked my phone. I was like, I'm about to DM her. I was like, we got to meet up. And she was like, yeah, cool.
It was crazy. Stuff. Like that whole, like seeing that whole interaction, I was just like, yo, why would you say some stupid shit like that, man? Like that just didn't make sense to me.
That's a problem with that's dudes or gamers. Like, yo, let's approach people and talk. As long as you're not coming off like no weirdo. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day,
the most a person can say is no. Oh, I'm not interested. That's it, man.
Yeah. We was trying to get to know people. There's times where we was promoting the podcast, giving people
our cards,
the cards or whatnot. And it was cool. It was vibe. Nobody was coming up with no weirdo. Nobody was trying to, super holla at nobody or whatnot.
Yeah, that was cool. Definitely another thing. Like there wasn't like a lot of weirdo energy that I was like feeling this whole weekend. Like we weren't around no weirdos. Like everybody just seemed cool, chill, vibing out. And listen, because there was a lot of, especially like, how like sometimes with certain people, like, especially you get around women, dudes tend to act kind of weird. There wasn't a lot of that happening. It was just like people just vibing, man. It was cool. Real talk.
Yeah, Saturday night was really, really dope.
Yeah.
Just seeing like some of the people that you will see on Twitter, like they would just walk by you and it's like, oh, I mean, obviously I didn't want to be like no crazy that run up to everybody, but it was just cool seeing everybody.
We would even talk with like just random people like at the bar on Saturday, like people that weren't even like involved with PAX, just like it was just like cool to just socializing with just random people. It was just cool, it was a cool experience, good time.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. But yeah, meeting the people that we do interact with. Like I said, it was a dope meeting Iron Lords. Iron Lords know these guys for like years. You know what I mean? For years.
Yep.
And seeing them for the first time, that was really dope. You know, it's a big
Yeah, it
shout out to
was.
Cog, you know, Attic, you know, King,
Sav,
Sav,
Chris.
108, PD, Chris. It was
Yep.
dope seeing those Fame and Baron. It was dope seeing them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing their growth and seeing how they doing their level 1 gaming and all that stuff. And even Fame was like, "Yo, how you come you don't have no media badge or no content creator badge?" Well, I forgot what badge he said. I was like, "Yo, bro, we just got the tickets. It was just a random. I don't remember what day it was.
It was a random.
Go
It was a random day. I think in at the start of February, because I remember Helldivers had just came out and you hit me up and was just like, "Yo, you were trying to go to PAX?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go," and that was it. And we just kind of went.
And that was it. You know what I mean? And but yeah, you know, next year we'll be more prepared and all that stuff and try to get all because the media area that it was staying at was really, really nice. You can see definitely other media people doing their interviews on the side all the way down there. The cosplayers and all that stuff was up there. So it was really cool. I think they had like a Dune thing, like a preview to like the Doom game.
Yeah, there was a Doom panel and stuff like that for media.
Yeah.
Bro, yo, you know, Square Enix was there and they had a Visions of Mana behind closed doors demo where you could play for media. That's so I'm realizing.
Yeah, I seen it
because Blitz, yeah, yep. I was like, oh wow, that's dope. So you know, next year we definitely gonna come more prepared, and you know, as media and all that other stuff as well. So this year was more so just us wanting to soak in the experience, you know, network, meet, you know, tons of people because we met a lot of great devs, especially on Sunday. You know, Bari, he was playing this game called Umbra Claw, which looked pretty cool on the Switch. I played this game called Obsolete Soul by Dental Cake. And the Dental Cake devs were really cool. It's a 5-person dev team. They all met in college or at dev school or whatever. And it's just them making this game. And, you know, they all seem really cool. So, you know, we're going to be having them on the show really, really soon as well to interview them and talk to them and whatnot. But, you know, and then a lot of other, there wasn't like and I, you know, I was saying this when I did my show on Monday, there wasn't really like a big PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo presence here. Most of the stuff was playable, was mostly on PC. There was a really, really big PC focus here, which, you know, I didn't really mind that. But you know, like
they just need some DualSense controllers in that month.
Yeah, they definitely they definitely need to have some DualSenses.
What was that fight? We was playing a fighting game called
Shot at Fighters or something like that.
Yeah, but there's inputs I just couldn't do on that Xbox controller.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Playing a fighting game, but that Xbox controller wasn't it wasn't that
enjoyable. When you try to down back,
yeah.
I was like, I'm blocking that, but nope, get hit.
Nah, it's not gonna work here. But so like, what score would you give PAX our PAX experience this weekend, Bari? What score are you giving it?
I give it it was a short one, but I'll still give it was a very impactful one. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. The vibes was right. I had a lot of fun there. The ambiance was cool. Met a lot of cool people. Definitely going to see a lot of people that we met from PAX. They'll be, you know, guests here on this podcast or whatnot. So yeah, it was just a cool vibe, man. And then leading up to next year, it's definitely going to be a much better,
even
thing,
better.
You know,
yeah, we're going to do it bigger.
More days to be there, more time to prepare, things like that. Probably does do like a podcast or like a, you know, like a reaction kind of thing.
Vlog, probably vlog a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you know,
get some vlog equipment, get some mics so that we can actually talk with devs and have many interviews on the show floor and everywhere else. So, yeah, next year is definitely going to be an even bigger year.
I don't think I've seen no VR there.
No.
But one thing I want to do next year too is like meet more people because I know there's a lot of, you know, other content creators there. But you know how I am and whatnot. I'm not trying to bother people like that, but I would definitely love to meet more people, industry wise.
Yep, 100%. But yeah, for me, I give the score I give it about a 9 as well. I thought it was really good. It was great to, you know, be out there with, you know, like-minded gamers, just enjoying gaming and just having fun and talking with random people and stuff like that. So. Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10. Next year, like I said, you know, the WUPS boys, me and Bari, we're coming out there with a vengeance, man. That's gonna be our year, man. 2025 PAX. Yeah, that's gonna be our time. Trust. So yeah, that's our experience. You know, had a lot of fun.
It was a good time.
Yes, sir.
I like Boston.
Yeah, I like Boston too. Actually, I really like it. The Boston people definitely made your boy feel very welcome. You know, very, very, very welcome. Yo, I had a wild. I was telling you about
was scared too. He was scared.
Scared of what?
He was like, "Yo, I heard this about Boston. I heard."
Yeah,
this.
yo,
Like,
relax.
it ain't like that, man.
Yo, relax, bruh. Yo, relax. Yo, this dude Bari is funny. Yo, a wild thing happened to me on Saturday too, man. But I was telling you about them drunk girls that was acting crazy in the lobby on Saturday night, yo. Like, cause like, yo, Saturday I ain't eat nothing all day. So like, yo, I had like 6 Long Islands in me. Pause. I needed something to eat, bruh.
Yeah, some Long Island.
I needed something to eat, bro. I was like, yo, I am not going to bed without getting something to eat. And like, you know, Uber Eats ain't nothing really open that late except for like, you know, fast food shit. So I got Papa John's, which that shit was not that good. Actually, it was like not good at all. Actually,
it wasn't that good, but it was the right food though.
Yeah, it was the right food. And these drunk girls piling out the Uber. I wish you was downstairs with this shit. Acting crazy, bro. And I'm just like, and like they all were drunk. It's like 5 of them. All of them drunk as shit. Shorty come up with the toy microphone all in my face and shit. What's your name? What's going on? And I'm like, yo, baby, you good? Like, yo, what's going on? Yo, you all right? And like her friends had to like pull her off me. I'm like, yo, listen.
Wow. She's trying to do like them interviews. You know
nah,
what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know what she was trying to do, bro. She had this toy microphone and was drunk as hell, acting a fool, yo.
Oh, was that a microphone?
Nah, it was. It was a microphone. No. It was. Hey, yo, this dude. Yo, this dude. Not on WUPS. Not on WUPS. Chill. Yo, chill. This man is wild. But yo, it was a great time, man. TZ, shout out to TZ, man. He said, for 10 months as a member of WUPS Nation. He said, shout out to the WUPS boys. Brother Teases will be at PAX East 2025. We gonna vibe out. Yeah, for sure, man. We gonna be there for sure.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, guys. So that is the show. Those are our thoughts on
before
PAX.
we pack up too, man. One of the most humbling or like surreal things, was people coming up and we're having a conversation. It was like, yeah, we host this podcast called What's Up PlayStation. Like, oh, I heard that podcast. I know that podcast. Oh, I seen that interview. I was like, that's my mindset when I saw that. I was like, yo, the reach for a podcast like this could be so vast. You know what I mean? Like,
Real.
We can reach out to so much more people, or the people that we did reach out to is so far, because these people is like from, Midwest all the way west,
That's
and they
cool.
hear our podcast, which was really dope. So, I mean, hopefully by next year, more people hear the podcast. More people, we can reach out to more people, and definitely have like a grandiose time there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. But yo, guys, so this is the end of the show. If you made it this far, we gotta give you guys your trophies. Give you some trophies. And of course, that lovely, lovely platinum. Man, you guys at 157 platinums. Y'all getting up there, man. Y'all getting up there. But yo, Bari, man, get the people your outro. Let the people know, what you got coming to your channel, if anything. Start us off.
Yeah, we appreciate all the support once again that we receive here at What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Thank you for everyone that hit the membership button, membered up, hit the like button, super chatted, share the stream out. We appreciate that, guys. Thank you for all the new people here. Hopefully you enjoy your stay, where you can hit the like button or subscribe, or if you really, really enjoy, hit the join button. But yeah, What's Up PlayStation Podcast episode 57. This is a fun one. When it comes to my personal channel, I will be having more Final Fantasy VII content, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth content dropping a lot of boss fights, in the next week, because we're now in the 1 month, past the 1 month part of the game, and I haven't posted a boss fight in I want to say 3 weeks. So Yeah, it's been a while since I posted a boss fight. The Queen's Blood stuff, I'm going to finish that out because I'm done with Queen's Blood. I will, stagger those releases out. But I do have some other couple of videos as far as doing some of the mini games or doing a challenge or one of those Chadley simulation combat stuff. I have some stuff to talk about that as well, or just to do a how to. I will be doing a video on the Stellar Blade demo, doing a walkthrough, talking about the game, giving my impressions, a full impressions video, and doing more of that like that combat rush, that boss rush thing. I will be having that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to content for me on the channel. But you can follow me, J Bari, here on YouTube, J Bari _ on Twitter. And we appreciate everyone that supports What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Thank you. And hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. We go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And as for me, guys, I was your host this week, Gaming with Persona. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gaming with Persona. You can also follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. And the content I just did my live impressions and playthrough of the Stellar Blade demo. So I did that on yesterday. So definitely check that out. I'm going to stream Dragon's Dogma probably tonight, actually. I'll do a stream of Dragon's Dogma playing through a little bit of that. I want to create my character first. I wouldn't want to do that on stream. So once I create my character, I'll figure out what time I want to kind of like, play and stuff like that. So I'll put that out there. And I'm going to be posting up some Dragon's Dogma boss fights and stuff like that on my channel. Also, you're about to see a flood of Final Fantasy fights, man. I got a lot of stuff unlisted. I'm being too nice. It's been a month. I've already lost like 25 subs posting up boss fights. It is what it is, man. I'm going to keep posting. I waited a while. We now are going on a month since this game's released. I'm posting up some of these other fights because I need to free up some space because I've got almost 300 gigs of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth footage that I got to get rid of. So, yeah, those fights are going up. What else? When Persona Speaks next week as well. I definitely want to talk about certain stuff that from this week that I didn't talk about. But I am going to talk about it next week. And yeah, that's really it for me, man, in terms of content. Also, make sure you guys follow the official WUPS Podcast Twitter at WUPS Podcast. And yeah, for anybody new here, we hope you enjoyed the show. And with that being said, guys, always remember, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast for the community, by the community. And we'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. And we out, guys. Y'all be safe. Peace.